I mean, says it's fucking, somewhere. Okay. I need to really tired. I just, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just sorry. I just, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Out, out, out. I'm sorry. What, please forgive me. Out, out. I'm sorry. What, please forgive me. I'm sorry. What, please forgive me. Yeah, I'm sorry. What? Yeah, please forgive me. Yeah, I'm sorry. What? Please forgive me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, forgive me. Yeah, what? I'm sorry. Yeah, forgive me. I've kind of been a bad saint. What? It's me. It's me. Nobody the saint. Saint me. Who? What? Nobody. How can be nobody a saint? Just me, the nobody. That's what is anybody else saying. Just a nobody. Comes to say, what? Sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. What? I'm sorry. Be the same. What? Sorry. What? Sorry. Please forgive me. What? Sorry. Be the same. What? Just sorry. Sorry. Be the same. Forgive me. What? Sorry. What? Yeah. I'm sorry. Be the same. Forgive me. What? I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Be the same. Forgive me. What? I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. What? Yeah. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Yeah. Please forgive me. Yes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be the same. Just saying. Me to nobody. Tim. Me to like Tim. The Tim never wins. Tim never wins. He always had to swim with fishes because he's a fish in the yard. Lone wolf, taking his own, staying his own, protecting his own, looking out for his own, his fellow sisterhood, the trans population in prison. Alright, we look out for our own in there. One of us got outside, found a mic, said, hey, I want to stand up for all my sisters in prison. They need rights too. What about them? They forgot about them society. I want to stop the mic, is it the profound statement? You don't stop the mic every time I say something like this. I keep cutting it off, like hung up on you. I say something profound, I click off the phone before I fucking start twitching. I lose my breath and shit, start twitching. I have endorphin releases in my brain, similar to dopamine releases, similar to injecting methamphetamine, or similar to releases found during pleasurable things, such as tasting food can be amplified, going to the bathroom can be amplified. Sometimes you go at the wrong time because it's too strong, because of the peripheral pain. I don't know why it's amplified for me. This pleasure sensation. Food sometimes tastes so good, I have an orgasm. And a fucking physical response. Shit, you know, my senses are so amped up and my neurochemistry being wrong. I don't want to medicate this away. This is bliss for me. This is part of a coping skill. Those police traumatized me and fractured my brain further. They made the dissociative problem I had worse. And when a person goes through a change like this, it's quite blissful. You cannot medicate this away from me. Don't steal my blessing. Please. That is evil sorcery. You cannot take this gift from mankind. I might be able to share something important. I might see a vision for the future and speak it out. I must document this process and my change into whatever I'm becoming next after this trauma. Live for you. According to my Facebook. The Notified Monkey continues. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. What? Yeah, forgive me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be a victim. No, not a victim. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Yeah. I'm a victim. Don't want to be a victim. Never a victim. Not a victim. Not gonna fall. Next time, not gonna fall. Not gonna take it slow. Not with the chin on the jaw. Not gonna fall. Not against the wall. Not my call. Not gonna do it all. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit of it. You better motherfucking quit. I said step back. I keep saying step back. Just because I explained to cops my ability and said, hey, I have the ability to take your guns from you, put them across the road, put you all on the ground and do it without harming you. And I'm telling you this so that you can be aware, so you can step the foot back. You keep fucking with me after that, you really can't complain if I do the touch and cue you with it, especially when I told you I had that capacity. Do you understand me, motherfucker? I warned you to back off. I warned you in person. I warned you on video multiple times. This is my record of my defense. If those motherfuckers come near me, I get to kill one with a touch on purpose if I want to. Say, hey, you came too near me. I said you don't come near me with that deadly weapon. So you get close enough to me to handcuff me. I can touch you in the throat and end your fucking life right there. How would you feel about that? Would you take that as a threat? I mean, legal elements say, hey, warning, I have this dangerous weapon called my fingertip. I can stick it right in your fucking eye, pluck that motherfucker right out, like that dude on that ninja movie, and do it smoothly and cleanly too. Alright, I got skills with my fingertips. Don't fuck with me. Please don't fucking remove parts from me. Please don't attack me. I'm not a badass. I just want to defend myself legally. Just take the fuck away from me. I don't know what fucking moves. I'm not taking shit laying down no more. I'm no longer being raped again by the system. Not being forced again into any kind of situation. Anybody forced into any kind of situation is being raped by the system. If you're fucking weak to like that, you're sensitive like that, and you fucking dependent like that, and you get put in a situation like that, you are forced into sexual slavery because people like monsters like that are hated by everybody else in society. And just like everybody, I have this grudge against society. Everybody fucking hates me. I'm gonna be a monster. Alright, this mentality in there, that's what you go for. You have nothing in there. No humanity, no encouragement, no love, no growth inside the institution. You want to heal inside the institution, promote prosperity, brotherhood, teammates, camaraderie, you know what I'm saying, sportsmanship, and even love, if necessary. Okay? You don't prevent love. You don't prevent love. I'm not trying to encourage it, but hey, you can't help but stop that from flowering if it grows. If you punish that for it existing, that is inhumane and vile and evil and whatever. Something's joined asunder. Nobody should tear apart. Not no fucking gore, but no policy saying sissies can't sell up together and sales want to be cellmates together. You know, loud, no love loud in prison. You can't tell a cellmate that. Someone he's in love with. How dare you take that from him? That's helping him grow out of whatever fucking trauma he fucking was in before that shit. That fucking whatever drove him to deal with that, whatever he did that crime, that fucking trauma that drove him to do that, whatever he's doing, you help him grow out of that or her grow out of that. You don't understand what you're interfering with when you interfere with love and relationships and growth and positive humanity. You're fucking shit up in your institutions. Relationships and love rights need to exist in institutions. Love should not have to exist outside the institution only. That is not therapeutic. That's not how you gain humanity back. You're working backwards by taking love out of the institution and love out of society. You're also working backwards by putting too much judgment in society. Do you understand what you're doing to the forefront of your mind with all your judgment and your hate? Do you understand you are marking yourselves with your judgments and your hate? Do you understand the symbolic meaning in your mind with your judgments and your hate? Do you understand what that ash, what that fire is going to do to your mind? You didn't know this, people. Come out of hurt my people. Come out of that evil fucking religion of jealousy and hate and damnation and fucking judgmental people and hate them to lock them up for and give them reasons, excuses to keep people. Why didn't that cop go for the leg? Cadillac County when he shot my buddy John Hale in that cornfield in Dexter or whatever fucking soybean field it was. Was it inside the houses, Dexter? Or was it just off down the Dak Road somewhere? Specifically where at Dexter was this. I want to investigate this as a citizen investigator. I have this right as a free citizen. I am a doctor. I'm a motherfucking Sherlock Holmes. You just don't know about me. Sherlock Holmes had really, I don't know if he was credited like over in China or in the United States. He's kind of worked over like, you know, on like the place where like the founding fathers came from, right? And invited everybody else too. Alright? They invited everybody else. You can't stop them from saying it's okay. Lord, our government can manage our shit. We have a fixed system for that. We cannot turn people away back to war zones, like murder, for like, we got to room on a cot for him. We can't find enough food for it somehow. Because like we're the richest, most powerful nation on earth. It came to us running from murder, looking for food. We have no right to turn you away as citizens working for heaven on heaven's side. Do you not understand this, citizens? My fathers made a deal with powers greater than you or I. I mean, I can kind of comprehend, but even there's some things that are unfathomable. It's still unfathomable to me. And that fucking impresses me to say. Honestly, it does. It presses the fuck out of me. And that's fucking hard to do. Alright? And few people do it. They do it with outstanding minds, typically, and great hearts. Typically, that's what impresses me. I just shit don't impress me. Don't get me wrong. I would like to have like, um, a stack of my like nutrition drinks on a pallet behind me, so I know I don't have enough like a 7-year supply or something. I'm not gonna be speaking shit. I'm not gonna starve to death. I have to have a diet that's like miserable for me. Turn on bliss in the bathroom. Smoothly working system. I never did try squatty potty. I do appreciate that movement of the body. I do raise my feet up like the squatty potty. It's good recommended advice. Body posture for pooping crimps the system. Also, if you massage your stomach along your belt line, just above it, below your belly button. Okay, arms on mouth, kind of your pants like you want it is. Right, across your belly. As you go to the bathroom, it helps you work it out a little better. Massage it out of you, move it by you. Get your ass, move your belly. How's that not torture? Okay. It's torture you perform on yourself, for yourself, your self-health benefit. Helps your stomach not work so much. You can massage that part of the muscle, particularly in my body. In that case, that's the part that's inflamed. Colon, thank you. I have colitis. Describe more symptoms. Let me say what food I don't eat. All of it. Specifically corn, tomatoes, even seeds, pickles, sesame seeds. Any kind of seed from a plant, any kind of seed supposed to like finely ground up, like use it as like a seasoning or spice. Okay, that's what your seeds are mostly for, like planting new plants. It's like grow like flowers and leaves and stems and fruits and like roots and shit. You get funguses to grow up on certain plants. Certain funguses on certain plants make certain chemicals. Ooh. Cocktail. Native man, your blood mixed with what and make what with what. Where do you think universe from? We get knowledge from. Modern man asked. Native tribes from the Asian legends that you know what. The universe gave it to us. Nature gave it to us. Some legend like that. Star people gave it to us. They all had contact with the divine. It all presented itself in whatever form those particular individuals perceived nature to be at for them. Presents itself to them in form. It finds itself to them and gave them a path to the enlightenment too. So you cannot say their way is wrong. You cannot say it's unholy as long as it led to enlightenment. You cannot say the path is wrong as long as it led to enlightenment. In connection with the Almighty is a form of enlightenment. You cannot say my drugs are wrong. As it is my religion, I've given you video proof. I pray with my drugs to my higher power in the original Hebrew names. I do not get struck down for it. I do talk to angels. I do talk to demons. I can do more tricks for you because I'm the ultimate genie. I just don't think I can grant wishes. Grant wishes. Grant wishes. I'm going to do it 3 times. Do it part of 3 days though. There's a wish I can grant. There's wishes I can grant. Certain ones. I can teach you magic. Make a book of magic that actually fucking works. Do it on stage and everything. Freak the fucking world out with that shit. People are gonna be like, kill the magician or some shit. I'm scared. Some asshole just make one for the government every 2 years or some shit. I'll be one to make one this time or like the next time. I think a little early this time. I was a little early this time. But I'll be the next guy who makes a box. You know what box I'm talking about? The box, the president, card room, the old football. You know that motherfucker's got me telling him to make that motherfucker himself. Did you know that shit? It's actually in the box. I met one mechanism. I got to put I keep in my sight. What, you wanna fuck with me now? I'm the ultimate magician. I can play it out of church too. I just turn into like an evil fucking like demonic form of myself in your eyes. Did I not turn into like the ultimate fucking bomber threat? I've got the box for the United States fucking button. I've got the American football. My powers of divination and sorcery has allowed me to replicate the box as soon as I've allowed me to replicate the box in its astral form, lock it, frozen, momentary glimpse of it within the vault of my safe. I've got a technical schematic on how to make that box in my safe. I've got the box in my safe basically, like a schematic for it. Actually, I took a subscale scan of it from another dimension. I've got a record of it frozen. That's what that magical casting spell is, where you capture a moment in time and you like stick the potter's head in the puddle, but you gotta stick your head in the puddle. It's more subtle than that. You can actually freeze it in time and look at it and study it. As if it was a 3-dimensional model, you can take it apart, divide it, and everything. It's got its own AI built into it. You want to see this magic trick? Yeah, you want to get my safe now, don't you, motherfuckers? Freedom of speech protects my safe. I can't show you my football. It's top secret. Top secret covers that too. It's covered twice. You can't look at that. America can't look at that. Cops can't look at that either. They're not cleared. They're not cleared for that fucking shit. They're not cleared for that intel. Look at what that schematic is. They're not cleared for that top secret shit. Who is? Somebody's expert on making one like me. I can make that box. I've seen the schematic. All I had to do was study it like a couple times. Look at it real quick. Picture perfect in my safe. It's in the box. It's in a little briefcase in my safe. It's like a little vault. It's like, not the smallest vault. It's a big, it's like the one that handle suitcase one. It's got a decent size one, not super deep. Like it's wide, like a big ass fucking. Yeah. Maybe like 10, 11 inches thick, maybe. Couple feet long, couple feet tall. Big old heavy handle. Heavy as a motherfucker. It's every bit that size. I'm not exaggerating that a little bit. It is here. You want to see this living schematic? Look, I can take some motherfucker apart, show you how it's built. It's sort of a figment, but it's sort of real. I can cast a spell on it and use it for real. Alright. I have this power. I can make this box. I can make it real. I can make this effect real. I can basically cast that button based on the science, based on these spells. And you know my power is real because you know where it comes from. It comes from the one ultimate all power. If I need to take control of this nation because they're doing something dumb, don't make me threaten to do it. I'm sure they give me some attention I don't like. I hope it doesn't get me shot. I hope it just gets my safe looked at. I think I see this fucking box. This fucking killer for real. All the fucking box. Just shocking about that shit. It's like, wait, man, that's the government's like, they can only look at it. Like, I gotta come get this shit. Like, they don't want to stay that shit. Well, technically, it's a Secret Service. They don't tell you that because it's a secret. Like, they can get it, nominate you for that shit. Guess what? We're gonna keep it. Oh, fuck, I'm the Secret Service. Ah, shit, I'm not gonna Secret Service. Not gonna like that. Fucking from government ranks only. Well, the person who can be a felon, be a government agent, treasury agent. Sorry, I'm a felon. I can assume the role of treasury agent. As the role of treasury agent, I can nominate myself president. I nominate myself president. Congratulations, you're all Secret Service. I'm the new president. I got the box, motherfuckers, I got the box. I've been using it before. I got control of this country. I'm the Joker. And I'm the president of the United States, too. Yeah, I can't move in the box, and I got you by the balls. Look, I just stole my hometown. I just stole my hometown with my own government's mom. You know, one man was like that. I'm backing up with fucking county cops better stay out of that fucking high tech bullshit. They can't get my fucking safe. First of all, that motherfucker's heavy as fuck. Couple of $1 I'm not gonna house in the train, motherfucker out. Can't get a combination of that thing. It'll take a long time to get that combination out of me. I can resist torture with the broken bones. Pretty sure they're not gonna waterboard me. I'll take that a little bit. It's fucking horrible. You get water up your nose. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. You pour water in your nose. Basically, we got full water in your nose. No matter what you do with your mouth, they close that shit for you. What are you gonna fucking do? You pour water in your nose a bunch of times so that you actually aspirate too much water into your mouth. It's fucking miserable. I can't take too long. It's happened before. I've also been like beat with a book. I've also been hit with a ruler. I've also been like, had like toasters thrown right past my face. I've been shocked with electricity a few times. I've been like sideswiped hit with a fucking mace fucker. I've been hit with a taser. I've been shot at. I want to tell you I've been shot. I've been starting to bullet wound, but I also don't want to tell you the truth. I'm trying to get away from it. I'm trying my people. It's sort of about that. I'm talking about my people. I'm talking about the cops. I'm talking about cops. I'm talking about those crooked ass hacker cops. They don't protect me. They prosecute me. It's not just to let me get out. I forgot something. I love you, honey. Wait, come back. Please come back to me, my darling. Please come back to me, my love. Honey. Please come to me, my lady.
I'm trying. I can't.
Be very careful, my dear. Do not worry about the door. If you could please sit behind me and look me on the back, I would very much appreciate you. My tongue is hurting my mouth. You have seen a motherfucker become discombobulated and become totally himself. He has a motherfucker brain issue and a communication issue too. I'm sorry that I'm this way. He's made me this way. It took me a little while to find out. Cops, when they got maybe worse, the problem got suddenly more pronounced. I figured, like, you know what? Maybe we can use this knowledge. This happens to people all the time. Maybe you understand what a blessing it is to be cursed so much sometimes by your own nation. You get prosecuted and like seeing heaven. This is like zero-bill abuse by like the world around you and society in general. Literally, in actual fact, you get literally blessed by heaven in such a manner. It proves to you that heaven is real. Makes you just want to say, hey, society, stop mistreating the individual. No matter how loud he screams as loud as he can't get no one to believe him. What the fuck is with that guy? What you gotta fucking say to you? I do not mean to be such a way. Every time I got words, when I have to struggle to figure something out. When I talk to you, I don't mean to just like, what is your problem, my love? What is it, my dear? Why are you whimpering, my honey, my darling? You do not know. That is a question for me for you. Will you please answer my question in response with me, please? Can you please answer my question in response to me, please?
What?
What is your response to me, please?
I'm hurting in my throat.
You're hurting in your throat. They stuck something down my honey's throat for her. She said she thought she had a problem. They stuck something down her throat to look at it. Why did that do this thing? To look at it through the thing. I could have looked at it and found out what was wrong with that thing. Let me use it myself. I could have treated my honey and found out what was wrong with her throat. Better than they could have with a different test. The insurance does not recommend a test. They want this horrible ass test that scars your throat. It's evil sorcery. This is a flaw in the system according to my religion. This is against the powers of Yahweh. They are not using the science correctly. They should remove that flaw. Use the best effective medical technology standard as possible. Use that sonogram. Use that sonic fucking imager. Use that like a sonic imager. Use that sonogram, what the fuck it's called. I'm not sure what it's called. Seismograph. Fucking radar. Fucking sonar. Inside your body. You understand that? Sonar inside your body. On a screen you can look at. You can look at it. You understand what you're looking at? You got that thing straight on. You're catching a little mere glimpse image of a little ray of it. You understand? You're catching a little slice of it. You're just scanning a little slice of it with like a razor blade. A little 70-minute inner beam projected. They tune that frequency just right. They can levitate shit in a fucking soundproofed Faraday cage at the right frequency. It's 7 octaves below the magnetone frequency. Spread light on the dot, which is up to a half a frequency. Yes, your computer's gonna be right. What that it hurts. That's your sonic levitator. We just had a voice to do that shit. That was before the fall. The adapter turned on the left with you. Hey, add that ability. You do not. You cannot program your ability unless you become like a parent of like a half. You're Homo sapien is like a half, like heavenly host advanced. Homo sapien has been like upgraded to invincible by like heavenly power. That is like a chicken thing from heavenly state has to become mortal to do that. Just because it is a fallen angel doesn't mean they have to stay fallen. There's a rumor that gets dragged into hell. That's all symbolical mythology. To really confuse the fuck out of you, scare the fuck out of you, make you behave. To the heavenly host and make war, make scared of you, think the time. Teachers to be certain ways throughout history, to be certain ways through eons. They react to certain things, that's what they do. They present that to you, asshole, in which way they can. You are so fucking ignorant. You miss it every single fucking time. You're so ignorant. They fucking present themselves to you repeatedly. You do not see the truth. They present to you constantly all the time. So fucking stupid. You're not looking for the signs. Well, if you focus on Yahweh's name, you put him signs 24/7. He presents himself to you in a real fucking way, and heaven become real to you too. Oh my God, I can't believe I could stand that shit. But like, my goodness, seriously, it's like the diet and like the 10 Commandments thing. Do like an 8-day stretch. Do like from a Friday to like from a Friday like a Sunday afternoon. You know what I'm saying? It's like planning to stay home on Saturday. Like doing your own. Like don't tell nobody you're doing it. Gotta do it in secret. If you pray the name. Try it for 1 week. I know it sounds weird to abandon your God. But like, you get profound knowledge too. You can program yourself. Do a quick fast. Look, I survive off of liquids indefinitely. I'm not eating food nor water. I'm not drinking water. I drink all kind of water drinks. They have water in them. I'm not drinking pure water. I survive off of food that is neither food nor water. Jesus fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. He can do it scientifically, or he can do it magically, with supernatural powers of heaven. Either way could have been accomplished. He did not have to have supernatural powers of heaven to do that according to Scripture, and to make sure the 10 Commandments and all the other laws too. You cannot say that about him specifically. Could have been all science that he misunderstood. He could have drank a lot of goat's milk. Very good for the brain. Hard to stomach unless you got some kind of sweetener for it. Who's the master chemist you know? Better than a ton of Vosmere. From France, during the French Revolution, who died with the king and queen. I guess an honorable death. I'm not part of the world team. The scientists. France has no need of your science. Poor fucking guy. Hero in heaven. Hero in heaven. He died a persecuted person. He died for his cause. He died innocently. You know what I'm saying? You need to get your head off and cut innocently. Don't fucking let his life get thrown away. You must imagine that man trying to escape that fate with every instinct he had in him, with every bit of patriotism that he had at his disposal. That man had it in him to withstand that. And you know what? I don't think he would have been humble at a certain point. It cost him his life. At a certain point, he would have stopped endangering. At a certain point, he tried to get out of the palace. He realized what was going on. He was a smart man. He knew what was going on in town. He was a scientist. But he was helping defending the king and queen. He thought he was doing the right thing for the right cause. He died for his cause. Okay? Citizen popularity. They said the king and queen is evil. Fucking evil people. Let them have cake. That's just, hey, come on. We got these cake stores of flour. Let them eat the cake stores. They fucking run out of bread. We need to donate to the city. Get your cake stores out quick. Quick, hand out the cake. Quick, hand out the cake. We don't need to fucking keep all this cake. We're fucking royalty. We're fucking people starving. We got this rich cake stacked up. We're just going to hand out all this cake. Feed the people. Well, you got mispronounced the A's by people who wrote history. And citizens want to say they're all evil. Some citizens recognize as good people individually. They just had to put a hard job. Okay? And all the time of it, he was fucking struggling to put a manager system. I keep falling. Trying to figure out how I can keep shit going. What about their kids' survival? What about their survival? It was fucking we're out there. Kings and queens was playing each other to death over shit, petty shit. You couldn't insult motherfuckers. There was no freedom of speech back then between countries and countries. They went to war over insults and slights. Do you not understand where mankind has progressed since that time till now, with its history of what you take for word? We're going in the opposite direction, saying, oh, I can become familiar with your words. We're going back into that stuff. Biblical doesn't want us to go back into that stuff. We have to come out of that stuff. Come out of the our people. Come out of that false church. Come out of that false religion, that false sorcery. It says you must do everything the fucking they say. Every fucking time I say it. Fuck that shit. I ain't letting you hurt me no more. I'm not your victim. Sorcery. I'm standing up for my cause. I'm standing up for my religion. I'm standing up for my power. That's it. And here we are. And Yahweh, you know, Yahweh gets all the I think it's only true. It's true about 100%. I testify this right back. This is my testimony to the world. In general, my grievance is government. Stand this back. This is my video. My grievance from my government. This is on loud public video. No, here's my grievance from the government. This is an American. I get response to this grievance. This should be outed as a fact. I should be allowed to do the real fucking business in my state home in Kentucky, where the best fucking weed, best fucking hemp ever been grown. They can hear about this shit over in Holland, okay? Why is it just legal right now? Jefferson loved to stay. He loved this fucking story. He was a fan of this land. He wanted to get it like, he had sent people to look at it, see how beautiful it was. Jefferson knew about this state. He may not have talked about it specifically or anything like that, but he wanted that land specifically for his crop. And he was a herb farmer. And he was also a best scientist of botany. You can brother Bessie up, best profile of it. You ever heard of it alive? Strongest and safest ever. Technology of the time. You're the best recipe for a rope, okay? You know what else you the best recipe for? I like have the best rope that you can smoke. Really like can't you like the almighty itself. Yeah, guess what? It's got a mission for us. We're citizens of this nation. It's supposed to have us freedom. It's supposed to be this land of the free. Against this mark thing. Way the fuck in the future. We gotta keep this shit a secret for a long time. People get that shit. You're gonna freak out about it. We gotta keep it a secret. Put it in a box. Call it a secret box. Call it credential secret. Just keep the fucking secret out. Century. You know, just put credential secrets on that and busted that shit out. I'll public me or something. That's me. Sorry. I'm the guy. That's me. I'm that guy, you're waiting for me, and then you know it's about, you're near, you know, about my name in the box or anything. Go ahead and just tell me that little box and just like say, hey, you know what, don't let me be president. Hey, don't want that fucking job. You don't want me upstairs on stairs. You don't want me upstairs on stairs. No, you want me upstairs on stairs. I can't be upstairs on stairs. No, no. I'm not made for that upper class bullshit. No. I don't live that life. Just 'cause I got the box, I can make that shit, not to make a call. Not to say, hey, I'll take over this country if I want. I do it nicely. I do it historically, I can do it legally if I want on paper. I can just erase this shit from the law, write it in blah, 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 blah. I'm a legal lawmaker. I've been published in the Library of Congress for like over 20 years. I'm legally fucking established in the system as a lawmaker. I'm a legal lawmaker. Write no law, I'll still be in the presidency. Ew. Write myself to enter the presidency. All the raw liability. No like power or pull. I can't like order truth around or nothing. Like I can get up there and scream on national stage with him. Let me get up and argue fucking cases with the president, for the president, against the president. In combination with the president for stuff and in support of him, in opposition of him in different matters, and like be correct with him at all times. It'd be like politically correct, not really. Be offensive, maybe. Funny at it, definitely. Let me entertain you. We can turn our country around. I'm not trying to lead it. I'm just trying to get your leaders to realize certain things about certain situations, about our science and our abilities and our destiny and our founding fathers and our commitment to ourselves. That is all. I'm not rating no fucking trans agenda here. Maybe protection on the inside. I'm not trying to do weird society on the outside other than medicate myself or other citizens like me so detrimentally fucking emotionally damaged and traumatized by sexual situations specifically should be allowed to medicate themselves with substances until they can get society to let them feel comfortable with themselves again, to be happy to put the substances down, to try harmless substances, to mitigate the death that they deal to themselves through the guilt and shame that they feel they must punish themselves for, through whatever the fucking sins they feel like they got fucked up in their fucking life, okay? It's a balance mechanism. Taken from society. Ancient man knew better. Why doesn't modern man follow what his sins do? Modern medicine follow what understand. You cannot take the medicine from society. You can't take my medicine from me. And you cannot meditate my oracle from me. I am an oracle for humanity. I am a connection to the Almighty. If you want me to be crazy, insane, connected to demonic stuff, I can give you profound, scary shit about the future. I can scare the living daylights out of you about hell and heaven, what your destiny is specifically. I can convince you. You've seen it yourself and felt it. You want me to. If you want to have that fear in your mind to help you feel good, so you make you feel better, so you can help you do good. You can have that fear in your mind and want you to do good. That's what it does. It makes you like afraid to go that place. I see that so vividly now. You know, those 10 things and that magic sound really groovy. I bet I can really try to make something happen with it someday. If I chant enough and pray enough and just ask Yahweh in His holy name, please, 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 for the people's sake, let me tell them something important about you. Maybe my faith will provide me a way to make that fucking famous somehow. But now I just look like a fucking dude trying to be a prophet, trying to fucking pray some shit into existence. But you know what? Pretty sure if you watch all my videos, I gave you enough fucking shit. Give you enough fucking science. And don't continue this fucking rant. I don't know how many fucking hours of fucking time I put in this fucking video. How much time I got posted. How much time I fucking worrying about getting posted. I'm just rehearsing. I fucking did myself in my mind before I feel about shit to say. I just had one more break. Let's read it to you. One more piece. Say, hey, I got all these fucking comedy skits. You post commercial 3 to 1. Do some advertising. Get comedy fucking sexual link one life together. Put one in the show. Make one of all be fucking binge watch for America. Put this on Comedy Central. Put this on Hollywood. We on Vince Grease somewhere. So y'all fucking movie guys. Like, hey, shit, man, fucking go fucking back and fucking how many DVD. It takes a while. You watch this fucking whole motherfucking one fucking link. I have to start fucking episodes over again. Get my YouTube channel, fucking binge watch my fucking all in a row by itself. Man, tell a damn good story. No one's really gonna get the story unless they watch the whole thing all at once. From that beginning to end. You really miss all, like, how badass this really fucking twisted tale is. And how painful, how twisted humanity can really be to itself. You gotta hear this twisted shit. You really gotta understand yourself. You gotta understand this terrific fact about me. I'm a psychic, I can prove it. Listen to my videos. I can prove it in my videos. Listen to it. I'm a psychic, I can prove it. I can tell you what it's like, man. Listen to me. Listen to my testimony. I'm a legitimate psychic. I didn't notice my ability when I was 7 years old. I looked at my project. Alright, look at me. He's telling me my whole life. They know about me. There's some moments they know smarter they are. They got normal. Things like me don't happen against their knowledge in the world. Okay? They was that book overseas, running that book. Why? You know, I'm supposed to be my whole life. You don't understand who I am, what I do. I am who I do. What I do. Should I say to people? Should I actually say to people? I don't think I go to them. I'm a sociopath for real. I offer up entire Facebook history, all of my phone messages from every phone I've ever had in my entire life. I offer up all of it as long as nobody is investigated and nobody's prosecuted for anything I say there. And it's all fucking just can I legally do that? I want to turn my whole everything over. I want to turn my everything over and expose all my secrets to mankind. Because look, maybe a sexual demon, maybe a criminal. Like it's proven, like guilty over anything, there's charged for anything. Let me tell my story to earth without shame. There's no bodies on my camp. I don't work that way. I promise. You're scared to believe me because I said there's body shit. This one's ready to fucking socks off. It's a comedy skit, not a fucking body revelation. Magic show. Trying to get kids there. Just trying to get there. My grandmaster friend. Just trying to get there. I have a presentation for you. Presentation of the truth. Your fucking mind. I did this here. You hear this voice. Yeah. You know how I did it? I'm not fucking telling you, give me no chance. Hey? And I'm sorry, I'm not being true. Stay there. Stay there. Stay. You know what I mean? Look, start. You gotta stop that shit. I'm not covering it. Okay, look. I'm not bringing the Joker out unless I get on stage and I'll explain that shit. And I'll explain the fucking to the desk either. I'm not explaining the fucking it in the tunnel. I'm not explaining the tunnels of the Murray no further. I'm not explaining none of that shit. I'm not explaining about the city council, what they plan to do with that, and how the fucking city council now is fucking totally disrespecting that and blocking off that tunnel and disrespecting that kid's freedom, but not offering them safety and security out there. You gotta represent and protect from rape and violence. But there's proper protocols and procedures for upgrades like this, city management systems, especially when upgraded systems from the past are lost and forgotten about. They be remembered in later history and pronounced as safety and protectified for the nation's security and safety and its exploration, its talents and skills and development and grow. So people can be aware of their environment and not turn and ignore dumb shit. They can take insults and weird shit happening because like shit like that gets real and we don't want people to be scared. We got people to get used to that. It's fucking training for that. And it's supposed to be unreleased as soon as somebody notices all these videos and said, hey, let's go explore the tunnel under the Murray. And they find that fucking room with a desk and they freak out. They're like, oh my god, there's a tunnel under the Murray. People really got the thing at the tennis course. It really goes up underneath the fucking maintenance thing in the fucking college. It really fucking goes underneath the tennis. It goes back to the side. Nobody fucking knows for all these fucking years. What the fuck is wrong with you people? I know I said shit when I was nine. My stepmom worked at the Brewers. Hey, that's that fucking creek comes over the city on one side. And at the college when I down by the bush, I sit out, seen the creek around. I said, hey, look, it goes out one side to the other. Ooh, it goes all the way into the city. It's a drainage tunnel into town. I went down there and explored that shit. Oh, man. I felt like I was in its universe for real. They built a little thing like that in Murray, Kentucky. It's underneath the college. You got places you can shout the tennis courts. Hey, you float down here. They was big fans of Stephen King. They designed their college on that shit, man. You understand the people that designed that college. They prophesied Stephen King. They needed a universe like this for training in the future. This is my school. This is my college. I plan applied it already to be a student. They didn't send it back. I applied to be a teacher to teach teachers. Ha! They didn't send it back to the either. Fine. I'll get you to the original city council. They had agreements with the Almighty. They said, we just need this land for the children and their knowledge and spiritual growth and exploration and weird shit. You probably write the practical joke each other. It's going to help keep freedom alive. It's going to be a better crowd. It's going to help better camaraderie and cohesion. We're going to get a playground for fucking college kids and fucking we're going to let them creep out in the tunnels. What? It was back in the era. They were looking forward to a different time. This is back in the founding of Murray when University was first founded. They had this idea of the Strangers Tunnel. They first put that idea again later on. These fucking planners, this shit, they put them on. Just like the idea. They're like, that's what we're doing. Shit, like, do it right. Let's go. So it's a fucking playground. Creepy as fuck. There's supposed to be fucking electric wires down there. Lights set up. Cameras, monitoring. There's supposed to be safety and night vision shit. For safety for the children. There's supposed to be a monitoring squad, monitoring that at all times. That's fucking extra employment in Murray. You need extra monitoring squad, monitoring fucking kids. Make sure you ain't doing dumb shit down there, like hurting each other by force. You let consensual shit go. How can you tell on camera you got speakers, motherfucker? Just understand, when you're down in this universe, something Big Brother is watching you. It's trained for that shit. It makes a scary fucking universe down there. It does. You should beef up that tunnel system and make it real for real. Alright? I was hurt in that tunnel. I was hurt on purpose in that tunnel. I can't smile about that. I have to talk about that. That's where I was hurt at. I was hurt in that tunnel. That's where the Joker was hurt at, okay? The Joker was hurt in that tunnel. The Joker was hurt by it. The Joker was hurt by that clown. That's why the Joker's a clown, okay? He loves it. It made him float, you understand? It was hell, and it was heaven both. Don't you understand? It was both. It was both, you understand? It was both. It was both. It was hell and it was heaven. It was hell and it was heaven. It was hell and it was heaven. It's hell and it's heaven. It's hell and it's heaven. Abuse is both. It's hell and it's heaven. 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 It's abuse is both. Abuse is both. It's hell and it's heaven. 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 Abuse is both. Abuse is both. It's hell and it's heaven. 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 It's Man, I so wish I could have a seizure without a purpose. You fucking piss me off in America. One of these days I'm gonna have a seizure on purpose. I'm gonna fucking knock my head or something. It's gonna be an accident. It's not gonna be noise pop. Like fucking whatever demon fucking possessed me to do that. It's a woman. It's gonna be catch a spell on myself and knock myself in the head or something accidentally. You're gonna see me over catch a spell on himself and actually kill himself. You know what happens to a mother like that? They're not doing it. I better stop that shit. I better stop that evil me. That's gonna cost me a burn. If I don't stop an evil me, that would cost me my soul if I led that to a true dark way direction. That would injure my cause greatly. Do you understand me, my people, America? I do not mean to give you these, what shall we call them, encores? I'm a clown, in full of truth, and form now. I've been deformed by my smile. I've been deformed by muscle movements I've had to overcome myself with, it morph myself into a morphable person. Thank you. In presentation of self, in any shape or form, to any philosophy that I am expert on, which is pretty much biblical, Harry Potter, and like science fiction, like all science, like all shit in the universe, and like Yahweh science, and like Jedi fucking shit. You know, that, like, we are fucking real Jedi for real. Like, we are Jedi. We become that. Like that's what like Yahweh is. He's like the ultimate fucking Jedi master of the Force, like the ultimate wizard of all time, the ultimate everything. He created our universe for us. Like he's the ultimate everything. Like his son is also like the ultimate everything. Like what to do. And like sits in a chair like over forever. And like he every time his ass come rushing us. We're supposed to like go out there to do. Just gotta get everybody ass out there. We gotta earn that first contact. By the time we get back to work on space time where we're going. We're gonna have to rescue us with it. Gotta get it to him real quick. We got a theory that I don't want for the other. 711, thing, 1006, 250 years, 350,000 years. It's like it's a 3.8 octet number of years to the end of time. When like Yahweh supposedly unplugs himself at the end of time, and that's the end of the universe. But maybe the Big Bang just looks like it's caused by like all of our fucking shit we sucked up in our time suction at the front of our ships and becomes like super fast. You get to the other side of yours real quick. Like all that fucking matter that gets sucked up, all the rocks and stuff that protect us, all that matter that gets sucked up by the rocks, and it gets sucked up into our fucking matter stream intake. That goes into like fucking like it just goes like through fucking subspace, like sort of like through like a black hole type thing you make within your ship, right? All matter goes into that, goes through subspace and funnels the goddamn Big Bang itself. You funnel the Big Bang with the drive of your ship, sucking time forward, pulling matter back in time, throwing at the Big Bang literally itself, starting the Big Bang and fueling it itself. Process your ship helps fuel the process of the universe. Once you get to that point, you will make that technology and fuel the universe itself. You will realize you are masters of the universe itself. At some point, you realize you cause the universe itself. You cause yourself to exist. Suddenly not. Everyone has to come in and stop you immediately. And like most of you have to die, like really like 3.5 years right before that, in that short period of time. Like suddenly, in 3.5 years, like 3/4 of the population has to pass away somehow through some fucking misfortune of their own that they usually always cause because they panic and do dumb shit and can't get along and just act right and be peaceful through it. You know what I'm saying? Through this transition and change, they freak out when like aliens start showing up and saying, I am Yahweh. It's like, you are not Yahweh, you're an alien. I am a cousin of you. You don't want to hear this? Speaking from a chimpanzee. Not put off a spaceship on your planet. I'm a superior version of you. Ta ha 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 ha. You're looking at evolution backwards, idiot. If you want to look at the process backwards, it sort of looks like we're sort of evolving from a bug. So if you want to look at that conversation with the insect mentality and the sapiens version of us and the war between us is before the insect mind and the more like mammalian mind that thinks and has emotions and reasoning and cares about each other and cares about its own survival to keep that sucking shit precious and in existence. That's its purpose to time and mankind. Thank you, United States citizens. You've been a good crowd. Somebody ask me some kind of questions, please. What more do you fucking want? It's a symbolic parallel, just like everything else in the book. How many more do you want? Do you want the full explanation? Do you want to know how beautiful you are right now as you are, human beings? All the different shades of you. Just young and blue and kind of like you. There's a female each of you will find beautiful. It's like probably a dozen. One for each, like, interpretation of you. Everybody gets an emotional impact from that planet. They produce too many of them. They're trying to get themselves away so they don't have to mate and die. Okay? They meet the king, they fall in love with him instantly. They had no choice but to mate with him and die, produce a child right then. Okay? Women hide themselves from the king. He has to hunt these women down to mate with them. He has no problem. He's a badass fucking king. He's got all power of the universe. He's got to try it, okay? So it's a water somehow in the air. I'm not sure how he does this. It's a beautiful love story, ain't it? He suffers every time he watches one of them die. He loves his child so much as he raises it. Suddenly it's a billion of them. Oops. Hey, it's a billion, walk away from that quick. They overcrowd you, crowd you with themselves. You get away from that, and they just like, hey, Daddy, we love you. Okay? So like they're all his daughters. And it's really not the same type of moral because he's like the only man on the planet, the only male expression of himself on the planet. He's the Smurf king. They're the Smurfette population. Every single one of the bitches is drug dealers. They call them emotional bitches. They're all empaths. They can help you therapeutically. I know it's a twisted kind of concept to have. You got a heartless fucking therapist. Do you understand this? You need this fucking fact in your mind. When you get to heaven, the union of your minds is all expressions of you. When you unify your minds together, you'll realize your Yahweh mind together as a uniform. As a hive mind, you can truly be that hive mind connected with other beings with that full touch, context, sensuality that you always dreamed of having. that you're having if you want it. If you don't want that fucking feeling, if you never wanted that feeling, continue with the whole hive mind. You feel what that was, like in actuality, you want to fucking do that synthetic shit, it turns into a hell. Don't ever put your brain cells in that shit. It's bad for you. It's bad for the brain cells. The brain cells experience hell. Okay? And that person, like, has to suffer punishment, serves not the eternal hell. It might be, I don't fucking know what the judgment's going to heaven. I'm not sure how severe they are. I'm pretty sure it's not harsh. These are just things that are making you not healthier. You know, just want healthy shit. Hey, your own fucking health, throw it away. You know what I'm saying? It's your fucking life. But you want to be healthier for heaven because you want to preserve your genetic line for, like, your true genetic heir. If it's not, like, a pure human, it can't inherit your money. That way, other, like, things that are not human can't get human money. You make that up right off the bat, right? Things that are not human can't own human money away from all humans. That way, humans don't always, ever broke. All human money stays within the human population. That way, humans never be broke to another alien species. Okay? Humans only deal with human money with humans. Aliens don't deal in alien money and human money. They deal in alien money with us. We always keep that separate amongst ourselves. And alien populations that are not sapiens. Sapiens are all your brothers and sisters. If they're not sapiens, fine. Charge them up the bank. Be Jews about it. Who gives a fuck? You're literally just a Hebrew. I mean, fuck, it's not Jew. It's Hebrew. It's a combination of tribes. It becomes all tribes because Abraham is the father of many nations, not just one, the Hebrew nation. All right? Or the Jew nation. And that's just the same nation expressed twice. So there's just one nation that you hear about from Abraham. Where's that many nations you're talking about? Descended throughout all time. You understand how his descendants got scattered around by fucking invasions and fucking every time they got kidnapped and fucking took it into bondage and shit. And their descendants and their descendants and their descendants mixed together and just moved all over the place and got their descendants and their descendants stayed there for a while and then they just moved all over the place. And their descendants moved all over and they stay all over the place. And like, you know, every time a world catastrophe happens, people move all over the place. And like their descendants stay for a while and then something happens and everybody crams all over the place. It stirs the population of the planet and it gets all symbiotic as far as population of DNA goes. You ain't really all that different as far as your next strand goes. That sequence of DNA like 15 years ago, you know this fucking shit about your cells. I'm surprised they didn't start building super soldiers. Maybe that's why they downsized the army. Why am I getting so panicked about it? Of course we got super soldiers, right? How we find out about this shit? Fucking ask the government. It's my grievance with the government. I want to know this question. I want to know now. Do we at least got some badass fucking super soldiers with some cool ass fucking gadgets to arm them with? Do we have like, you know, modern day cost of war? Let's put them on pay-per-view. Where's our benefits for the families and war survivors, families, war trauma, and fucking victims of war fucking wounds and shit like that? You want to benefit them, specific victims? I got a buddy named Bill Melton. All right? Was that his fucking name? David Melton. He was a fucking, I'm not sure if he's still alive or not. He's a real good buddy of mine. He has a lot of physical problems. He's a Vietnam veteran. He's a stand-up citizen in his society. He defended his fucking nation when his nation called on him to defend his life for the poor people. He was trying to liberate people, whatever people he was trying to liberate, whatever. Protect from whoever a bully. I'm not sure what was going on. Most people was like, hey, we should stay out there and fight. America was like, yeah, we tried to like stop a bully. Because that's what America does. We like kick ass for bullies. People starving hungry, we try to feed them. Bully says you can't do that. We say, no, fuck you. If somebody's hungry, we're going to feed him. You're starving your people. We're feeding them motherfuckers. All right, we got involved in Vietnam. We had to go to war over feeding somebody. All right, or some bullshit like that. I think it was just feeding somebody. Maybe it's like raping and taking advantage of them, but I think it was just hoping. I really hope it was just being about somebody. You know what I'm saying? I think it was really just in secret. They just want to keep that secret. So, man, they want to make yourself look like an angry fucking evil beast. All right, you got to paint yourself to villains sometimes. Temples all over, ruin, greed and shit. Like, make up that they got some resource that we couldn't get anywhere else, like drugs. Right? Like, no, you understand, you get better poppies in Afghanistan. They knew this already a long time ago. They don't have dealings in Afghanistan before that. You don't think your government's doing it. They're doing the CIA spy work, right? That's where the best stuff, that's where the best fucking poppy comes from is Turkey, man. Turkey and Afghanistan fucking poppy is better than fucking shit growing in Asia, man. I don't think Asian poppy is as good as Afghan poppy, man. Hash, man. Mix that poppy with your fucking DA, with your fucking wax. Mix that opium sap with some wax, man. And some THC nuggets. And like, you know what I'm saying? Get that shit all like mingled together. And yeah, smoke your bowl of that. Connect with the oil mine with that. That's what I want to do. Actual fucking hash. That's the recipe that really is opium sap and like some THC extract and like also like good nuggets of people we like Northern Lights. You know what I'm saying? And what kind of extract will I use? What kind of THC extract will I use? Definitely something with a different terpene profile entirely. I want all the terpenes I can have differently, separately. So like 7 other terpenes that aren't available in fucking Northern Lights, please. There's some type of the closest you can get to that. You understand what I'm saying about terpenes? want the full terpene profile on my blood with that fucking opium sap on it too. Wiped all over that fucking shit liberally. When I break that shit up and poke it in my pipe, in a peace pipe, in ceremony with my wife, trying to be in prayer and communion with the Almighty, and in lust with Yahweh through the Almighty, because it can be a conduit to Him. The Almighty is symbolic of the Savior, it can be a conduit to Him. It's a symbolic parallel in the mystery of the book. That book is a codex for reality. It tells you how to connect your life, your soul to Yahweh. The Ten Commandments is the key. It was very simple. You have for forgiveness. Doesn't mean you don't try. Just try for a short time. It'll work for you. Try for me. Look, I'm a bad guy. I did this little trick. You can get fucking, you, like, do that shit. And you pray right and do it right. You do it mean it. You don't tell nobody. You keep that fucking shit a secret, 100% secret. You don't let nobody bad that fucking secret out of you no matter what. You keep that shit to yourself. You hide that shit. You don't preach that shit, dog. You don't preach that shit. Maybe someone's like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just don't even mention the Bible. It's like, I don't know, man. I just want to stand up at home. I just want to, like, stand my ground and just sit here and just rest, man. Because I feel like fucking resting, not doing nothing else. I'm going to sit down and do nothing today. I'm going to relax, sit around the house, maybe read a book, watch some TV, chill myself, have a community with my higher power or something. I'm going to try this recovery thing they talked about. This dude said, try this one thing with this name, this diet. He said it was an 8-day program. He said at the end of it, you got to smoke some bud and have a serious fucking prayer you ever had with Yahweh as your higher power, using that name and practicing that for like an 8-day session or some shit, like a 9-day session from like a Friday to a Sunday, like with a Sabbath day in the middle of it on purpose to stay home. You got to keep that shit secret from everybody. Do that fucking ceremony by yourself and keep it secret from everybody. You got to be like praying the whole time, focused on that one name. All right, the whole like 8 days, 8-day program. You, at the end of that program, you smoke a joint, you talk about your fucking bullshit with your God, you will get divine answers from Him to yourself, by yourself in the room. You can do this by yourself, alone in a prayer closet, where the fuck you define as a prayer closet, where you isolate yourself, to sit by yourself, and do your thinking and talking with yourself by yourself. Anybody can do this trick to themselves. You don't have to be fucking psycho to do it. This will blow your fucking mind. Magic trick for you. But it's at the very end of my show. This is the best I got. My best 8-day program presentation. If you can't have a divine fucking, and you're like, don't judge yourself about nothing through the whole week. Don't worry about, you know what I'm saying? If you want to put down a bad habit, put it down for just a second. You put it down, didn't you? That technically qualifies. Before you start praying, be smoking a cigarette. Walk in the room. With prayer closet in me, man. You're right. I shouldn't be poisoning myself short my life with this. I will apologize for this. I throw this down. I sacrifice this fire, lit fire on the floor. Make it fucking as prominent as you can yourself in your mind. You fucking make your power. Power is powerful. Power is powerful. Power is powerful as you can to yourself. Like whatever fucking mythology you can make up to yourself to make it more real and prominent. Like, look, I threw this fire on the floor. I sacrificed the fire. I love fire. Keeps me warm. It benefits me. I threw down something I needed. That's an important, significant thing. Look, the thing the fire was attached to is this stuff I love to smoke. I love the stuff that benefits me this way. I love the stuff that sends me to hell this way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You give praise for every single thing you do. And you sacrifice everything you do to throw down. You get rid of your bad habits. You put yourself along a path. It's an 8-day program. I know it feels kinky. I got an 8-day religious program. You can tune into heaven or hell, whatever the fuck you want. Pray whatever, like, what you want, but pray to it as Yahweh. You can believe he is that whatever form of whatever your God inspires, like whatever your fucking conception of God is. Pray like Yahweh is that conception of God, like for you. Okay? Just name your conception of God that. Okay? Try this 8-day program. And like, you ain't gotta like try to stay for nothing. It helps like throw down a bad habit before you start praying. If you got a bad habit you're using, like, man, I throw this rig down before I do that. I love that shit. I gotta pray with you right now. We're in the middle of this shit right now. I'm praising you right now when I'm doing this shit. I praise you in all things. You be faithful to Him like that in an 8-day program. He will so open your mind to you. Your fucking brain will start talking to you. If you don't start talking to yourself after that 8-day program and answer yourself in your prayer closet and getting His answers for you, there's something evil about your mind if you didn't do it right. And it's simple things. What? Not kill. Try not to steal. Do your best. Don't judge yourself if you don't. It don't mean you can't, like, you know what I'm saying? If you're starving, you can't, like, you know what I'm saying, stop yourself from stealing food. Sometimes you have to steal food from a dumpster, you know what I'm saying, to survive behind the fucking, the Papa John's, where they have, or like the Little Caesars, where they have the quick made pizzas, the instant pizza places. And when they close, they throw the pizza away at the dumpster. That's the best place to get free food in any town. Right behind that restaurant that has the instant ready pizzas. They throw them away at closing because they have something left over. Everybody in town there knows. That's the place to get you free good pizza at closing time. That's, if you're homeless, you don't mind eating out of a dumpster. If you're a dumpster diver, you can eat out of a dumpster. That's the best dumpster to eat out about that time in that city. You know this shit for real. Go feed yourself. They can't help it. They have a little bit of pizza left over to the night. It's usually 2 or 3 pizzas. They throw it in one box, throw it in there if they're nice. If they're nice to the fucking homeless people, they'll put it in a box and sit on their fucking back porch like, hey, homeless people, this is what we got left over. You know what I'm saying? And look, you're not trying to feed customers at a certain time. That's not what this is about. But like, people like homeless people who don't mind eating trash out of a dumpster will jump in a dumpster after fucking trash. I'm not saying leave it on the fucking ground. But like, hey, if you set this fucking food down in a dumpster and somebody's like, I am climbing down in that dumpster no matter what to get that food and eat that out of that dumpster, there's no way. They don't deserve that fucking food. So go ahead, put a good stack of pizza in that dumpster and say, hey, you homeless people out here, you have a dumpster, here you go, have some food. I'm going to set it real nicely here so it don't get spilled out of the boxes for you, okay? If you're scared to jump in after it, fucking free food for the homeless. Just be cool like that about it one time for the homeless people, please. Because you do it all the time anyway, you don't even know it. Restaurants, grocery stores, you do it all the time. They started recycling their food. They took that resource away from the homeless. Dumpster behind the grocery stores was a good place to get free food. Back in the day, before they started recycling, they said, no, you got to stop giving it away to the homeless for some reason. You're trying to starve the homeless out. You're doing it wrong. I got planned to build homeless boxes. You just heard on an early video. I got planned to feed the homeless forever. Got it on an early video. Patriotism for the country feeds the homeless. Got it on an early video. Ultimate VR stress reliever for actual reality. Got it on, yeah. Good advice. I mentioned disintegrating bullets, a little bit of Cali gun with the fucking air cooled engine on it and shit, fucking little motors and shit. Yeah, boutique, fucking cool system if you want. Fucking hell yeah, get your explosive gun. I would use something like cool, like, you know. I don't think you use like nitrogen, liquid nitrogen, legally. Look at butane and not liquid nitrogen. Well, the nitrogen's a lot colder. It takes a little thicker of a cartridge. It's a little thicker of a cartridge. You know what I'm saying? I can build these cartridges myself out of fucking steel pipe cases. I can get the fucking pipe in. I can get that plumbing store. I build gun barrels out of them, shot bullets out of them, man. 12 gauge and fucking 14 and 45. All right, this is one you can get 22 barrel too. All right. I don't know which barrels. I know which barrels and which size to buy at the store. I know which barrels and which size to buy my own gun barrels, okay? All right, you got an anarchist cookbook? All right, I read that shit. I had a little piece of it one time. I should have studied more of it. I lost it to the cops. They fucking found it in my lab. It was an electroplating lab they found. Yeah, they found some electroplating chemicals. They thought they had a meth lab. I was a previous meth cook. I was fascinated in chemistry. They just found my regular chemistry lab. It was not my meth lab. That was scattered like, you know, right far away back when I was cooking. All that brilliant shit, fuck that shit. Okay? I'll go from that. I keep telling these motherfuckers all the time, man. I fuck that shit. I burn that shit. I just couldn't like, throw my shit away. I had to bury it somewhere. I've told this back in the past. I told problems this. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I found that shit in that fucking lab. I just couldn't throw it away. I could remember some story lab. I just took it, buried it all like in different places, like 8 different little places, just buried. Like, I'm gonna dig it up from there and make a lab. I'd be like, trust me, I'm not gonna do it. It's like my clear chip, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I always have to sit around somewhere, so if I wanna do it, I can. But like, I always have this like knowledge that like, I don't wanna get back in that lifestyle. That was a nightmare doing that shit. I'm never gonna stay back in that lifestyle. And you know what? To this day, I haven't stayed back in that lifestyle. I haven't manufactured meth. And I've come out on the truth. Like, I wonder if I freaked my fucking prolapse out with that shit, you know? Sorry. If I did, I didn't mean to. I forgot what I said. The guy's stand on fire while he's sleeping story. Well, when he says stand on fire, I says on fire. You know, I put it out. You know, I was freaking out all the time. Water was real slow. You know, jail faucets. Fucking things so slow. I was freaking out. All I could hear was my heart pounding. I was trying to fill up that cup of water. That slow ass drinking fountain at that combination stainless steel toilet. I had some sentenced to do time. Why am I sentenced to sit my fucking bare ass in a cold toilet seat? Why am I sentenced to starvation? I'm sentenced to do time. I'm sentenced to sit in a box, stare at a wall, and have like dead time. Just like help me be a human better or something, or punish me somehow. Because I'm a monster and I'm observing real people. And it's gonna just like help me when I get out to like be around people again. It's like the thing that got me in there in the first place. You know what I'm saying? The whole process, like after I was in there, all that's gonna do is just make me look a horrible person. It's not gonna like make me hurt any worse. I mean, some of the stuff you might be used to, people have more freedoms, they have more like stuff to do in there. People who get involved in the library, they still can. There's a lot of programs to get into. There's more programs now available too. But people's freedoms have been taken away. You get access to your money because it fucking takes away like business, takes away the black market, takes away their fucking cigarettes, takes away their fucking freedom of sex over, takes away their porno mags. All right? You don't fucking take those things away from men, human beings. Those are human rights to have. You're not punished to do away from that. You're punished to do time. You need that shit. People don't get raped as much when you have a bunch of that shit laying around in there. There's less people actually getting raped. And once you want it, they get it consensual. You can't say it's not allowed for consensual whatever love. You can't say love's not allowed in there. You can't say that shit in prison. You can't say that shit to me. You can't say that shit to a human being at all. You can't ever say you're not allowed to love a human being that I house you with in your unit. Matter of fact, you want the opposite of that. You want your unit cohesion together. You're training an army to fight insects. Don't you understand what we're going to do in the military prison? We're going to throw them in war at insects. That just scares the fuck out of the military. Out of every prison system. That kind of makes people want to rush into prisons for a bunch of years and get like geared up, building body weights. All right, free liberation in prison, protection for trans in prison. Think about what this could do to prison inside. Protection for the trans in prison. Yeah, or if they want to be prostitutes, but like protect the ones that don't want to be like subjected to sexual slavery and rape and theirs because they don't want to get pressure and shit. They should be able to be housed in their own unit if they want to be housed in their own unit. It should be a special unit just for them. You know what I'm saying? Separate from the rest if they want to be. Because the rest of them, they want exposure to that sometimes. They should have their own choice at that. And they should have, like, you know, some type of. I mean, everybody's wants for real protection here. You really learn your skills, your fucking lingo, and walk how you walk and talk, how you fucking talk to whatever. You can just go in there and sing over bullshit and get back and shit up. All right, so I was forced to my knees a couple times. All right, sorry. I couldn't, get out of situations. I felt like obligated, so I was coerced to. I was saying what I did sometimes just to keep up my reputation. And there was times I was coerced to like help someone because someone was actually being threatened like violently. That was not fucking funny at all. And what my jaw cracked for? It cracked for some reason. Why my jaw cracked? Why my jaw cracking for? Why my jaw cracking for? Why did it go crack every time I open it up? My jaw. Why is my jaw cracking for? Why is my jaw cracking for? Every time I open my mouth, it cracks. It keeps my mouth tight. And then I'm buzzing my muscles, like my muscles always like crack. My jaw, every time. It hurts. Okay. I've been talking nonstop for hours and hours. So you don't hear me spitting this knowledge at you of how crazy a person can be. How much pain. Sorry. How much bliss. Please don't take me to tank. Please don't take me to tank. Please don't take me to tank. I'm scared of tanks. I'm scared of dark places. I need light on me. I'm scared of dark places. Don't pick me on the ground. Don't put me in the tank. Don't take me apart in the lab. Don't dissect me. I'm not really an alien from another planet. Okay, I'm a human-born human. I don't have like detectable disabilities you can detect with any kind of your equipment. I can help people's equipment to detect other shit later down the road. I can explain some real science to you. You can get shit in the lab room right now. You can have hours just planning 3 years. Respond to my videos. Why? My grievances government. You're not responding to me. I have important information here from heaven. Bulletin board. I solved all your science. Makes more force. Alright, magnetons, stars between electrons, spin up on the same. Magnetons, electrons oppose each other. It's natural. One electron, magneton between 2 electrons in that fucking wire chain. The little thing, if they're all, you know what I'm saying? It's an electromotive property of the element to have electrical conducting as a current. I'm not sure if it's a chemical or physical attribute of that element specifically, but like elements in a similar column of the periodic table, they share similar traits. So like if copper is a good conductor, and silver is a good conductor, and copper is a good electrode, and silver is a good electrode, and so is gold, and zinc is a good conductor, and a good conductor is a thing. The thing on the bottom of it, I think it's mercury is like further down on that column. It's going to be the same conductor and electrode. Make a really good electrode. That same electrode as zinc does, I think. It's not sure. It's on the same side as copper or zinc. Copper, mercury. But I think it's on the opposite side of goals. The equation, what you do between those two elements, you know, those two periodic bars, you put what between them, between copper and zinc, what you put between them, acid, or you want to use the heaviest metal, when you want to use the best bucket acid, okay, we'll just super strong acid, okay, yeah, 30 something, no, one direction, away from fucking pH, direction. Oh my god, it's the most pH everything I'm gonna do, I mean, oh, damn, acid's raw. Yeah, super battery type talk, right? Yeah, super battery, y'all. Just make a what, super battery, y'all. Super battery, super what? Mercury gold, electrodes, ceramic reload. I would watch out, it might be a fucking battery bomb. I use like gold foil and like a little fucking drop of mercury, like a little drop of fucking acid. See, that's when you see goes. Probably does. Yeah, it will. Cold fucking mercury, acid, 1.2. Make a battery, electric ultimate battery to get shit to hold that fucking together. Put battery like wires on each side. See how much fucking current you could use out of that shit, please. Build my super battery for me. Build it for mankind. Give it to mankind. Hey, Tim, build a better battery. Done, did it, my... What was that? What trip was that? What trip was that, Mommy? I mean, Trina. Feminicina.
Hey, keep it down for now, okay?
My picture on your image if you want. It just sounds sexy. My Feminicina. I love you. Timon. Family mother. It's like I'm family love. It's based on amore. Mother. Okay? Mother. Family. Mother. Family my love. Family Natria. Family my nation. Okay? It's family statements. So far in this language of love. I thought it sounded sexy and romantic with my money. I want to sound patriotic with my nation. I want to sound significant to a lover with my words. I remember what Irina called me. She called me Bushka. I love that woman. She broke my heart. She was a very great mind, and her son was a fucking even smarter kid. He's fucking taught college fucking calculus. He was teaching at a college. He was teaching calculus at a he was teaching calculus at a college in Florida. She was teaching like pre-calculus and like trigonometry functions on like graphing equations at ITT Tech. She was working at like a prominent college and like down there teaching calculus and shit. Like he's like math professor with the science of math. We were presenting the math lingo. I wonder what he would say. It was my particle physics theory with his math lingo. What would he do with that shit? You know, those people won't talk to me. They consider me the devil because I complained to our fucking headmaster that like, oh, your teacher fucking abused me. I was a middle patient. Sorry, bye. You know, I owe like $9,000 worth of credits. I can't transfer them nowhere. I think it's all bullshit. I see them too. Can I just go back to school and finish my shit? I want to get my degree back. I want to finish my degree in electrical engineering, please. Or at least get a degree in something that counts for somewhere. That's the closest thing I am starting off. I want to start my degree back. I can get my college funding back, can't I? Let me get that loan back and start them classes. I started paid IT Tech. They got that money once. Like, look, we got like a $23,000 loan. I only had like borrow. You use $9,000. I don't know if they get the rest back or something. I'm not sure what they do with that shit. But like, hey, they owe me some fucking classes. I want my fucking degree back. I can't sue for money. I want to let me back in. But I can't do that shit right now. I can't go nowhere. I can't even drive my truck or fix it. I can't find lug nuts for it. I need 6 lug nuts for my truck. And I need 2 lugs for it. So I need. I have a flat tire on my motorcycle. My electric bicycle. My son tore the tire. Fucked up my shed. Fucked up my 4-wheeler in the shed fire. He fucked up the motor trailer. All the motors were in the shed. I got his electric motor. So I'm making this little electric car motor. It's a DC motor. So I'm tinkering with it, trying to like send current through it different ways and trying to get this motherfucker running. Once I get it turning, I got a circuit figured out. It's got a gear on it. I can put it like on a big gear, or like put that gear on a fucking belt. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, put a rotor on it or something. Put a different gear on that shaft. I can pull a shaft out of that. Pull that gear up that shaft. Put a different gear on it. You know what I'm saying? If I got to trim the shaft down some, spin it like a lathe and trim it down with a fucking file. I got sharp files. I got cutting tools. I can cut metal, trim it down like a machine skin with any kind of fucking spin motion you can imagine. Alright, I make a little bit of lathes on the spot without a fucking, I'd make it out of a fan or motor on fucking broken fan, make a lathe out of it, make me some machine parts, put them whatever fuck I need down, up and whatever scrap I got laying down next to me, I fucking build shit out of nothing, make something cool out of it. I made a damn near unbreakable lamp and broke in front of somebody, I felt like an asshole, that fucking took some effort to fucking break. Tell you what, it takes some effort to fucking break that lamp. I kept doing it harder and harder, testing this fucking trick, this lamp, finally I fucking wham it up or down. Finally that little filament that bolt snapped. Yeah, didn't hurt the rest of the lamp though. I said, oh, that's what I wasn't thinking of. Why am I thinking of the filament? She was like, man, but you have to well that fucking lamp, you even crack that fucking filament, and knock that fucking lamp out. He said, you're destruction lane. He said, that thing looked like it was rickety fucking just wire held together like spooled in a thread. He said, that fucking lamp was sturdy as fuck, just like spooled wire. It was fucking sturdy as fuck. He said, how the fuck did you do that? I said, I'm good with fucking wire clippers and tweezers, y'all. I can make jewelry. I can make diamonds and crystals, make jewelry, pretty shit. I'll make you a ring. Kind of hard to set it in the stone, get it stay there. I can make a clip on with ring, a little clip system I can make out of wire, especially for it. And my precision on those pliers, I make jewelry. Like smaller diamonds, smaller jewels, it's hard to work with smaller shit. I can even work with bigger rocks. But I made every time I made a medallion, each time it was a better job. You want me to instill my magic medallion with powers of the wizard? It'll be like a magic power, like a wizard's ring. Like other people can use wizard's ring. Like you have to have the ability to use a wizard's ring, like cast look, I make stuff warm. I can make stuff different forms. You can make smoke appear. You can why don't you just call me wizards motor stuff? He's like he didn't really like casting spells either. You feel evil when you do that shit. You feel unmagical. You feel sorceristic. Sort of. Sorcery. Yes. You feel, I don't want to say this, somewhat evil if you do something like that. Because I don't want to say all that stuff is evil because some of it just feels evil. Because that's like an evil vibe you get from it. Just feels so negative to do something like that. But it feels so good. Motivational vibe bad ones are bad. They get off on that evil. Like serial killers, they have orgasms with that shit. They're super sensitive, super psychic, super sensitive. So sociopaths, super sensitive. Empaths. Sorry. Sociopaths just get offended easy about it. When they get hurt more, I think, by their emotions than an empath. Better at processing your emotions. You understand your emotions better. If you're an empath, you're a more improved emotional being. There are wrecked empaths. There's a lot of wrecked empaths out there. I want to mourn loudly, very loudly, for the other wrecked empaths out there. There's other wrecked empaths that are on their way where I am. They'll get wrecked one more time out of system, they will become fully empathic. But hey, I understand this power this man they're talking about. I am with him. We are eternal watchers, but I do not have to use drugs to be an eternal watcher. I am actually sleepless on my own. I have to take sleepless and knock me out. Sorry, I was cursed to be an eternal watcher naturally. I don't need that fucking mess shit. I'll put you on camera, not use it. You can stop and test me anytime. Clean from there. Clean from there. I smoke my garage door open. I buy hip products from the fucking pit stop. I wear headphones. No one can hear me. I can hear nobody. No one is talking to me. I'm alone in my prayer box. My door is open. You can hear me if you stay outside. I'm just blind fuck. I'm on camera, motherfuckers. I'm making videos. Freedom of speech posted to the world. You can have your freedom of speech. You can't have your freedom of speech. It's not like that both ways. So like both ways. You know what I'm saying? You're free in both ways. You know what I'm saying? I see kind of both ways. Can't understand everything the same parallel. You understand that? It's parallel. You understand what I mean when I say that shit? You want to get confused, do you? You want to get kids watching this shit. They'll get confused ideas about sexuality and fucking weird shit will get weird. And you want to expose children in your mouth fucking talks at all period. All my shit is supposed to be PG, fucking whatever the fuck. Old enough to you know what I'm saying, understand that's not cool. But I'm talking about for the kids. Alright? I don't talk about this shit for the kids. Don't you dare people show my videos for the kids. It's not for that audience. Ever intended, never ever intended for a kid. Don't ever repeat myself as kids. Unless
they've been like abused and they need help and stuff like that. Like they need to hear a story from someone who real abuse is, and you want to see how scared it can get, so they can get real scared of abuse, so they want to just stand up for like their rights and stuff. When you get heroic about it, when you hear a real sad, fucked up story, I try to keep it kosher, kind of, sort of, kind of. But it's got to have a little vulgarity and it's got to have certain expressions of certain levels of communication on an emotional level in connection with another human being. And those types of things are fundamentally touching in nature to talk about in conversational context when it comes to public audiences, because typical things of that nature usually have, quite a rise of emotional content to their importance and significance with their reason with familiar matters when it comes to religion and like what you consider sacred and holy within yourself, like your boundaries and foundations, what you are as a human being. And some people like it offends grossly horribly that would ever say homosexual heaven. Yes, go with it. It just fucking sounds demonic as fuck to me to say that out loud because I know my religion. I know what my dad prays at me. I know what I've been continuing my whole life. But at the same time, I gotta say, you know what? Fuck you, your labels. I'm not none of that shit. I'm not eating your labels. I'm not eating that shit. You can't label me that. You don't know what I am. You know what I like to do. You know what I don't like to do. You know what kind of lifestyle I live. You know what I've been through. You don't fucking know me. You ain't nobody's business but my own. I ain't supposed to talk about it. You're supposed to talk about my shit. You're supposed to ask me about my shit. It's not an issue to make it public. Sexual is supposed to be private between a married couple or whatever couple does it. You're supposed to make a show of it. Or like there's a certain situation where it's loud. It's like a public event. I can understand. Like you want, like, you know what I'm saying, expose people who are not supposed to be exposed to that. Like, look, this is how the foundation of loving society where we're like, hey, sex is awesome. Everybody should do it all in public all the time. Everybody should know everybody. Let's make it a law. Everybody's gotta fuck everybody. It's how it ends up going every fucking time. Don't you fucking do that fucking shit. Okay? Land of the free. You know, make laws like that. They still from that shit. This is that warning for that shit too. You're gonna ignore that shit at some point. You're gonna forget that shit. And someone's remind you of that periodically. You gotta water that tree with expressions of hope sometimes about tyrants and what they do too wrong to you to water their fucking tree of money. You understand me? There's some other parallels in this. I might not be quite exactly right. But you know what I'm fucking talking about? That Constitution that financial policy said somewhere, one of the originators made a fucking thing about something somewhere at some point in time. What happened in our practicing pound and bond time history? That's like supposed to be called our culture. It's like who we are as a foundation. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we made the rules about, hey, what freedom and liberty and justice defined are unalienable in your rights as a freedom, as a human being and a soul to have. From the start of it all, you have this right here to protect all of this. Why are they stepping on my freedoms and rights? Why are they taking my life from me? Why are they raping my soul from me? Why is my heaven raping my soul? My nation is supposed to be my heaven. I'm supposed to build heaven eventually. And one of these days, I'm going to eventually shut the fuck up and inhale this fucking joint. And this fucking cigarette, I've been waiting for this camera. I want to do this. When I found the name of Yahweh, I'm gonna smoke this fucking joint. And I want to commute close with him. Before I close out this fucking long ass fucking recording of me going nuts about how I'm a drug addict and be with Yahweh. And I'm gay too. And not really that. Don't fit your labels. Don't fucking label me. I just it's not your fucking business. I need a certain surgery. Government's responsibility to serve me. I got government insurance. Cover all my government needs as far as medical provides. I'm my own doctor. I don't need your doctor to tell me anything about my body. I need a certain surgery, please. You're doing it wrong. Let me show you how it's really done. But you need to examine me a certain way. You listen to what I'm talking about when I talk about myself. I know everything there's to know about myself. Let me diagnose myself for you. Watch my fucking YouTube channel, United States government, before you ever talk to me again about my freedoms and rights, before you ever send a police officer to manhandle me. U.S. government, be warned. I don't give a fuck who you are. You better send a secret agent real politely, real nicely, very unintimidating, like really nice team of them, like protectively, like have your weapons hidden. I don't care if you fucking have them, like surrounded by us people hidden with guns. Don't let me see no guns, man. Don't fucking pull guns on me. I'm not a dangerous criminal. Just because I threaten you with your own fucking bombs. You don't actually believe that shit, do you? You believe I have that power? You believe Yahweh gives me that power? I believe if I ask for it, I can have that power. Do you know I've been so scared to ask for that power? You know, I've been told to tell our president that he has that power to call Yahweh down to present himself as president in the United Nations at some point in the future. I'm not sure which one of the pine markers it's at. I'm supposed to tell the president or like tell the nation to tell the president this. I don't need to tell him anything specific person. Like, I ain't got no beef with the guy. I'm assuming he's a hero. He's got like the president. He's number one from what I'm concerned. Go president. I'm not keeping down about political leaders or their agendas or whatever the fuck they want to bicker about up there in the Capitol. I just want to put out this one new agenda about the mark thing in the country. My personal agenda about freedom of people like me inside the institution and how they get badgered, manipulated, and raped. Okay? And PREA is not a thing. There needs to be a separate fucking thing for, like, if you're trans and you're in prison and you have this to deal with, you don't want that pressure to take advantage of you, to manipulate you. It is something that is going to damage you permanently because you felt guilty and shamed to traumatize yourself further because that's the situation you came from in the first place. If you're any kind of a female, you know what it's like to fend off that shit and feel offended by that shit and it's like hurt through fucking weird ass fucking ways because you feel guilty and ashamed about that. That's how I feel. That's how I feel like women should feel. I don't know. I'm not gonna judge women and say that they feel that way. But like, if I was a woman, I think I would feel that way. But like I can't judge women because I'm like born a man, right? I got extra X sex, something XY. That one I was genetic from X but I'm not telling you how to fucking coordinate fucking girls and shit and make fucking monsters and badass beasts and birds dragons out of hills and shit. I know my science. I just don't want to repeat myself a bunch of times. I said a bunch of crazy ass fucking shit on Facebook. I wrote some fucking formulas in my box, man. It's in the fucking safe. You gotta read these fucking formulas, man. You gotta read these fucking shit. You gotta do these fucking Latin names, how I spelled them all out. I got the fish guy on there too. It's fucking beautiful as shit. Oh, man. You gotta understand this science. I got books for you, bro. I mean, when I say bro, I mean any old American hero. Any old American hero. Any one of us standing on this ground, capable of being an American hero. All I have to do is alert the leaders. Alert the leaders. Alert the leaders. Alert the leaders. Alert the leaders about this guy and the science he has to offer the world. I do not want to meet the leaders. I don't care to be anywhere near those people. They're too high class for me. They like to meet like targets on them. I want they should stay far away from me. I'm not in the political scene. I'm not part of here to be that crowd. I have these specific ideas and questions to ask the nation specifically about these certain acts. I would like all of them answered by some panel or delegation at some point to like basically the general public in some manner that doesn't like real hidden secrets about like, what I'm saying? Look, you need to drop the fucking secrets. All the fucking nations, everybody needs to come out with their technology full front force and say, hey, it's the best technology we got. Hey, let's compete with our technology. She's got the baddest technology. And then we as the fucking world, we combine that technology, right? According to my technology. And like when you can figure out my shit, when you can prove, when you can disprove, like don't leave it away. Use that fucking formula up there, use that fuck out of it, keep you sitting around, it's gonna come in handy for the next 1,000 years. You're building fucking freedom and futures off of this. You gotta go fucking, you got spaceships. I got plans how to use them. I've described all this shit. I told you how to star travel, how you navigate through stars. You're waiting for upgraded Stargate travel system and shit like that. You gotta like go do this stuff and learn how to work right first. It's to this, but yeah, you can take the first one out there, okay, dickheads. It just makes this all a lot quicker. It takes about like 49 seconds to get there. It takes you like literally 7 years to travel there and go fucking warp down a spaceship. Some long ass fucking fucking Stargate on the other side. It's like fuck. You can travel there 49 seconds through it. Okay. That's the difference. Alright? You better be encapsulated when you travel through that fucking thing. You better be in a fucking damn sealed suit. You travel that universe, it's a different warp universe. Fucking warp through a warp tunnel. It's like hyperspace. You travel through all of it real quick. It's like not a warp double with a gravitational distortion around you that pushes you like through space as you prepare yourself with like your fucking superpowers, fucking like fucking particle accelerator, right? It's a super fucking Marco century. You fucking spit matter out, fucking speed of light. And push yourself to the thrust of like more than that. A billion times more. Yeah, you get protected by this gravitational field. You got spinning around you all the time. It's like part of that, and it's like that with this and that, and you like come up together and like that. And like, yeah. Yeah, technically. Technically, what are you gonna do? So, but what, universe that you just like everything's like you take your universe and you like cube all your fucking universal constants and you get your like warp universes, your warp tunnels. You program it in here like a little stasis field box, I guess. Yeah, stasis field box would be the best idea, especially for that. You program a stasis field box with these universal constants. You get like open this window in the stasis field box. As soon as you touch that fucking thing, all of you is in it. Okay, whatever that people see after you touch it, it's just some figment of your imagination. As soon as you touch it, you're all in it. And as soon as you're all in it, you're exposed to whatever conditions in it, unless you're protected by a shell, which is a ship or suit. Okay? You don't go through it bare bodied ever. And it's like in through it. So like don't do that from like an atmosphere. You don't send matter in there for real. You know, cloud up that universe. Bad. You wanna let stuff like stay there, more like travel through this. We don't end that time. And both these gates are tied together. They got fucking sequence. And how they fucking travel that for. They can be 8 parts. And he's like, okay. That's how. Dickheads. Alright, you follow me so far. So warp telling you about through another universe. It runs like the universal constant squared. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's how that universe works. One of those stages filled with that. Stages filled technology from all that shit. You need that shit right there for stages filled technology. That fucking shit up on the board. I'm putting up in that fucking quantum math. Either 3, 5, or 7. Parentheses plus 2 on the side. 7 or 10. Over substance, logic gate, and or between that and this corner sets uncertainty theory. That's where you put your rules and laws, principles and shit. You can change that shit out, those shit's simplified and question up everything. It's got maybe all this gate in it, okay? This is a fucking advanced fucking theory, fucking multivariable fucking calculus equation. Oh my gosh. How much do I gotta fucking say with these words? How much do I gotta fucking explain with this scientific process? Am I using enough scientific words for you now? I don't have this bullshit. Alright, fine, I'm done. Baby. Shit. It smokes fucking hard. It's on a drink, I'm down of thirst. I gotta spit these words, I gotta say these things. I can't stop talking about it. Somebody please tell me so I can stop talking about it. I'm talking myself to death if I can't. I'll shout myself to death about these words. I'll give my heart to Yahweh, and truth and spirit, soul, body, and all mind, and everything. Give it all to it. My spirit and word and Savior of Yahweh. This is what happens when you return to the nation that marries you. You become a word of Yahweh. You own a word in the nation, literally. Words, you scare shit out of it because you got the power of Yahweh behind you, and you can just like make it in right now. Don't listen to you. Am I convincing you? I got you fucking mind blown with this fucking space, don't it? You like this universe theory, don't you? You want to go fucking space so bad, your mouth is fucking station, your mouth is water for fucking space, don't you want to go to space so bad? Go for your own with Callisto, make a fucking beautiful ass planet. Don't you want to move like Jupiter somewhere else? It's been low enough now to reach that. They had just left Mars and went to where Jupiter's at, like where Venus was at with Jupiter. Okay, left Mars behind. Mars was a nice pretty planet. We can have it right away. Jupiter's a planet birther. Next time we move to Jupiter, get there, it's gonna birth a pretty planet we can live on right there, kind of like an Earth-sized planet like Venus and Mars, like Earth. It's going to be a birthable planet. We need to put it in Earth's fucking orbit on the opposite fucking orbit. I'm saying what that would be. On the opposite end of your fucking elliptical orbit. And have it balance you out in that orbit like that. You gotta remember balancing orbit when you do your celestial engineering. You can use giant fucking things to move it around. You put a fucking giant fucking railgun on each of the poles, and you move it sideways like that, like a giant fucking, what is that, one of the fighters for that from Death Star, they fucking fire the guns like that. That's how you fucking use your fucking railguns on your fucking planet. Build massive ones over the polar caps. That's what your polar caps are for. They sit on oceans. Well, one sits on a continent. You one on the ground, one on the ocean. It helps balance your balance like that when you're fucking making shots like that. Go easier shots. Don't burn more than like 100 kilos at, say, 3/4 the speed of light at full fucking force. You won't move your planet. You all those things will not harm you all. You'll all feel that side tug though. You'll feel it. Your feet. It won't be a disastrous boom. Because you have a time sickness balance. There's a fucking certain type of suspension. You don't have one hand on land and one hand on water on a polarized cap. You know what I'm saying? On both North and South Pole. You take the world like that by the reins. You better have a firm grip on that motherfucker. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? United States of America, or whatever fucking world unit does this at that time in history when they move the fucking planets like that. Alright? When you move the fucking planet out of the way and you put Jupiter back, wherever you move it from, out of that orbit, where it was at, it's gonna leave another planet. It'll be like fucking Venus. If you want to collide them together, it'll be a horrible idea. Because the only thing being able to stay on that planet would be like a Superman with like, you said like 10 times Earth's gravity. You understand that? Those on opposite units of their thing, they both have different minerals for you to mine. They have both horrible hazardous environments, but they're going to be opposite planets, okay? Got different minerals on them. It's not going to be the same thing at all. You can mine gold, silver, and platinum on another one. It's supposed to be on another planet. Once you move Jupiter back to where it's at, where's the planet? Where's a nice, pretty planet? Move it away. Nothing there. Put Jupiter back. Once you move Jupiter back, wherever you live, put it back from. Just left another planet. Not as pretty as the one that left when you first moved away. Once you move away from the other side of Earth's orbit, the second one you do, other side of Venus is you're adding 2 planets to the solar system by moving Jupiter somewhere else and putting it back. You understand me? You're bringing a nice, pretty planet and a shitty planet to mine. Hazardous conditions. You said like robots aren't gonna feel fucking pain down there, okay? No live robots go down to that fucking mine, hazard that condition and that chemical. You send super sturdy robots that are resistant to that chemical down there. You don't ever send an Olympus help robot down there and die, okay? You don't send a human down there and die if they're strong enough either. Suit up in whatever gear to manage fucking whatever shit goes on. If you got robots working mines, if you got people heaping working mines, fucking working jobs, having like lives down there, making cities grow and shit, trying to terraform the planet one coliseum at a time of a fucking pressure bubbles, super static, fucking resistance to fucking all kind of fucking acid and hazard conditions outside with thunder glaciers and storms and pressures and shit. You can't imagine the storms that can fucking amaze you and crack your fucking ass up and like take you to pee with like puppy dogs in the sky and like weird shit. Fucking yeah, you can't imagine the fucking fundamental sky storms you're gonna have. The reasons the Egyptians were so fucking thrilled about Jupiter in the first place, they put it where it was at so they could have something pretty. They did that for a princess. Generations later, society forgot why they moved it. It became a fucking evil god that throbbed in the fucking sky. It drove people nuts after a while. It wasn't so pretty anymore after a fucking eon or two. People forgot. That's what happened to Egypt. That's how they got hooked on that Jupiter god. That's why Moses had to take that thing and move it from where it's at in Venus to like, where it's at in front or and leave Venus behind. You know what I'm saying? It hadn't been that long since they had just birthed Mars and they had to evacuate Mars. It's like, it kind of fucked it up because the Nephilim came along and got pissed off. And we just want to like make a whole bunch of us. We're going to take all the world. We're Nephilim. We're living here. We're superior. We're heavenly. Oh, they talk like that. We're heavenly. Oh. They must sound creepy when they say it, like they speak fucking perfect. Like, no, what do you want to do with your fucking perfect? But then it's back to stuff. We'll have family. Oh, like they drag it out, like they want to be ghoulish when they introduce themselves, but they're just like really fucking smart doctors. Like these kids, by the time they're 12 years old, they got like 4 PhDs. Like, hey, I was on my way to becoming something like that when I was 7 years old. Why did they not give me my talent? They know I was psychic. Wanted to study me instead. Not enhance me. They could have enhanced me. Maybe so much better. Guess they had to learn. They had to break me. They read my fucking hypnosis. They read my forward future hypnosis. I fucking told them how to do it. They fucking tried to hypnotize me. I reversed it on you. Hypnotize them. Make it fucking do shit to me in the future. I was come out of the demon. Took over the fucking world and fucking IQTS. Took over the fucking psychiatrist. Took over the mind. And like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean like rape myself and fucking existence. I'm sorry. Sorry. Appreciate it. I'm sorry. I told you I remember being inside my mom, right? You know, the first thing I remember was, you hearing the story or not? The story or not? I'm putting this in, like, here at the end. You know, right? I remember when I was, like, 2.5 years old. Like, I remember walking backwards. When I was 2.5 years old, I remember something. I remember my ass whooped. Like, not a birthday, not a drink. I remember a house. Like, it was a rectangular house, literally the front. Like, it was like, like that, like corner in the driveway, on like the house in the road, the driveway on the right hand side, the driveway was just up there, right inside the road, of the house. That was the side of the yard. There was a fence between that driveway and another driveway. It started like halfway back, the house next door. Not too sure about that house. Our house went through a bunch of fucking bushes to a garage in the backyard. That's the condition of the yard at the time. We didn't go in the backyard. I had no memory to be in the backyard ever. I remember going out the front door, being in the garage, in the front yard, in the front driveway. Had a little green machine. I ran around in the driveway. Did a spin around in the driveway. I remember that shit really, really well.
I remember playing in the front yard. I lived there 2 and 3 years old. I moved out when I was 3 years old. I had a lot of memories in that house. A lot of memories in that house. I have really memories in that house. Alright. That's what we're not gonna burn this tree was my fault. My brother said it. My brother Michael said it was my fault. Look, he hung up on a nail, that wall. Alright? I have memories when I was a baby being bad with my brothers. My brother was the most beautiful thing I ever seen. It was a memory being taken from my parents. I got presented with different people before I could talk, before I could figure out language. I was still trying to figure out what it was. I knew I was almost there. I was presented with people who spoke different languages with me and I recognized it. Okay? It's something different. It freaked me the fuck out. Traumatized me in my mind. It freaked me the fuck out. I didn't understand. It was a different fucking meltdown. And I had to figure out more than one language. I decided right then I was going to be multilingual. I had to figure out languages that I could. And I've been trying on my own to figure out languages since. I figured out a lot of alien languages. I have an alien mentality, I'm sorry. Just a mentality, not any actual individual parts. Thank you. Sorry, didn't mean to. It's my natural form. Cops made it worse, cops made it worse, cops made it worse, they traumatized me, cops made it worse, cops made it worse, cops made it worse, they traumatized me, cops made it worse, cops made it worse, cops made it worse, they traumatized me, cops made it worse, cops made it worse, cops made it worse, they traumatized me. What's wrong with y'all? Let myself that happy, man. I mean, it's like, why did I fucking rip my fucking arm my head, fucking arm and fucking, why did I fucking do that? I could have done it. It wasn't on me that tight. I could have got away. I could have ripped my fucking broken hand away from him. I could have fucking bit my fucking finger down and ripped that fucking bone out and stuck that fucking finger right in his fucking pig's eye. It would have fucking shocked the fuck out of him. It would have hurt the fuck out of me. They would have freaked out, had to sew that together. They finally would have had to treat my fucking thing. They would have had you in pain meds in that case. Maybe at the time that well fucking dude get some fucking pain meds for it from the fucking damn doctors and say I'm not a fit human with pain meds. Maybe if I fucking stick a bone out my body, they don't fucking give me like pain meds. Should I go for that the next time in the reaction in the hospital? So I tried to do that with my fucking hands and fingers. Show me that psycho with them in their face. See what they can say that. Let's see if I have my freedom of speech at that time. Let's see if I get a proper response to that fucking question precisely or some fucking obfuscation. Let me go ask the boss. I can't nobody answer my fucking question. You can't answer my question about HIPAA. You're a fucking nurse at the receptionist. The doctor's office. You can't ask me a question about HIPAA. That's my HIPAA. Protect me of this. That's my HIPAA. Protect me of that. Protect me of my doctor. I want my HIPAA to protect me from my doctor. I'm my own doctor. My HIPAA protects me from you. You know, I have my file. I need my fucking prescription. I'm a doctor. I'm certified. Look at my YouTube thread. That's my certification. I am a doctor. Listen to my testimony. You understand? I'm a doctor. You can't tell what to do about my mind. No one wants to hear that shit. So if I can look at my fucking testimony, my testimony, my own brain, not my testimony, my favor. You can infer that into it if you want. That's not what it's about. It's about my freedoms. Just because I mentioned my religion is wrong to some people. I believe drugs are okay and holy. Okay? They want to stop me from using drugs. Say I'm not allowed to do them certain rules. Dealing with drugs, men, like my religious views and the drugs, not your religious views. I'm not bound by your rules when it comes to drugs. You get bound by my rules. I will speak my freedoms any other time. If it make my fucking whole soul in my head. Someone kill me, I will speak my fucking peace. This is my freedom, my right. See, look, find my shoes, okay? And convince myself to walk down the pit stop and just like, oh, yeah, back to town. Just back workout before I know it. Back, I don't know why my shit, leave at the pit stop. New one as well. I spoke my up and dead. Running these niggas shit, no slog back the whole time. I'll teach you everything you need to know about everything. Do you want me to be your living sacrifice? Can I be your lamb today? I had to be permitted with it. And even at the same time, offer myself to be the lamb. It was evil. I'm not the lamb. It was one lamb. It was precious. It was one. Yeah. One now. I think, what, not give a fuck if he was an alien or not. Not believe, not fuck. If you give a fuck. If you didn't work for him, you didn't take whatever his computers and in his spaceship. Alright, no big problems I've been doing. I just touched the door and cosmic good. Hey, come on, stereotype guy, don't make a photo. You know that person's gonna get like really roasted, right? Not in a good manner.
I haven't been known as a comedian's kid either. I need something to drink. Look, downstairs. But that fly, I got too many flies out here. When the fly goes to a pop, open it and drink, okay? Okay, I'm not gonna tap myself. I don't want you to know how fast I'm shaking. Okay. I was shaking. I'm still shaking. I don't want you to see or feel. I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to make you feel bad for me. I'm not seeing you shake. I'm not trying to make that happen. I'm tired of that shit. I'm scared of that. See, my throat starts burning. I have to stop shaking next morning. It's a Fago. I love Fago Pop. Any sweetest one I got. It's a very, very good, refreshing reward for my mind. And I got your mom, the son of edition. Reward for your mom, reward for your mom, reward for your mom, the son of edition. That's all it is. It's a reward for your mom. It has no nutritional value. This will not keep you alive. It might keep you from dying of thirst. But that's basically all. It doesn't have nutritional value, but damn sure it tastes fucking good. It's a reward for your mind, reward for your mind, reward for your mind, because it's Fago Pop. Reward for your mind, reward for your mind, reward for your mind, because it's Fago Pop. And you need your reward for your mind. It helps your emotional comfort. You need to help yourself. Just because some people say it's something it's bad, it's not it's all bad for you. It is liquid. There are times of thirst. One must, of course, drink their favorite flavor. This is not only polite, but respectful of me to say, hey, my hat's still off the Fago Pop. Does my earphones count as a hat? It helped me better to be quiet. I like to chill about it. I'm gonna listen to this now. I'm not gonna always, man. Let's play it fun. Can't make myself look bad. That's something else. Yeah, you ever been a smoking minister? No. Oh, you need to call yourself a smoking minister. Oh, man, let's play this shit. I got offered to play a piano. Can't change this fucking, what, Saturday, I fucking church that needs a piano guy. I could see me smoking in the church. I be sitting at the room. I be sitting up, I be sitting up there on the pews, smoking in church, playing on the piano. Maybe the end I be smoking in church. I'm sitting here playing the piano. I be smoking. I'm sorry. I'm going to hell. I'm in jail. I'm not going to smoke in church. Please don't pretend like that. Play a piano, smoke in church. I'm real on there. I'm not going to smoke in church. I just got blasted myself all the way to hell. I'm just doing it all the way. I'm about going to be the piano player. It says outside the church. Oh man, look at this fucking shit. Piano player doing drugs outside the church. What's the world coming to? What is your world coming to? Look at this fucking nasty situation in society today. Piano players at your church doing drugs. Doing drugs outside the church. Look at your society. Look at what your society has sunk to, people. Your piano players outside the church doing drugs because he hates his life. This is your piano player who plays your art for you, makes beautiful sounds with you, plays on his piano. And you try to like sing along to like his gospel hymns that he had memorized, and he was like, swear on, 13 years old, and was at church, figured out songs out of the gospel yearbook, trying to understand how to play piano, learn how to play sheet music, because you learn in band. And like we got in 6th grade, they'd be able to play this fucking keyboard thing called the xylophone. Because you want to be a percussionist and you want to play a drummer. Like drummer, you know, you get to train to be a drummer, and train one to play the xylophone, and you know, being a pianist. So I battle a pianist. Tears like you, touch myself, cosmic, going about it. I'm the Joker, and I call you proud. I'm the team, but you don't know if you get wishes. I can grant a wish or two. I can teach you magic. I can teach you science. Which one do you always wish for most? Which two do you? Are you sorcery or magic? Who decides? It's a fake war, it's a mock war. Sorcerers against magicians. Harry Potter fans against the hospitals. You can't do that shit off. I don't turn the holy people against the doctors. What? All the believers? Yeah, all at once. All believers in what? I don't know, whatever they believe in. They believe in something. They really believe all, you know, a little bit. This shit's gonna break him out. This shit ain't fucking break. Watch my video. Shit, sorry. That made me emotional. And then if I get half a chance, people who like halfway live that book or that solidly believe in this book, sorry, let's get back there. I just love that shit. I'd take your comic book and make me live out with it. Yes, I can. Paint a biblical picture with your Bible book, with your comic books, and your Harry Potter stuff, like your charm episodes, like your Ghostbusters stuff, and like all your fucking shit you see on TV, like all your heroes and whatever the fuck. Something of a mystique, or come on, I need somebody to guess. Shit, man, when I did my face, I just don't do that shit. Sorry. My God. Sorry. I twitched. Well, the demons this time and like punch me in the face if I like fuck up and say something wrong. So like maybe in a period I twitch that way. Sorry, demons are starting to hurt me. I get punched by demons, by the mystery, by angels. They bless me in so many ways to give me gifts and abilities, you know what I mean? But they can, other people can have them too. Just learn all my stuff. You don't have to really. You try the path, yeah, you try to do it right. That's real simple. You actually have to do it right, really. But I mean, I try to do it right, you know, right? You know, much better forever break you do it that way. You like to have a divine inspiration, legitimate and true. Look, brother, when I was doing this shit, and it was a 10-year preparation study to prove divine inspiration. Or some shit. And a secret proof method is certain God you pray to get divine inspiration. You can't secret. Pray that shit and tell everybody about it. Hey, guess what? Another secret thing that everybody get divine inspiration to. Single trick. It's one of God. Whatever you is God, plays like anything with it. Check out this trick, let's break days. Nobody wants to try that shit, it's scary as fuck, because it come from like the devil guy. It was like also like in the first before you see the devil guy gets to be, you understand? Privilege, another trick. You like to be like that. You got metal, you got bad TV. You think I'm a bad guy. I want to be a little bit scared.
sorry, I cast spells like my cast a spell and my busy power of a magic through you. Which is freedom and liberty in our country. When you hear me talk about myself, I'm the first people to write, and now I've been telling them. And my story's gotta be just an example of anybody else's story. Who's ever felt their right to tell about the government in the same manner? Go to drugs or something that made them different. Mentally, I mean, a lot of people in the military that were sane, they were a little pissed off about why they were there, they were a little off balance, they were a little confused at times, they had a little struggle, they were gonna get it, they were getting it, they didn't need an interruption, they didn't be dragged away from what they were fucking working on, scientifically in their mind, let them have the fucking focus, let them have tools of recreation, constantly, not just like 1 hour a day, taken by a guard. You're not making people in prison by putting people in the military and treating them like prison. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be recovery and help. You need more people in there talking to those people. Everybody in there gets somebody to talk to the whole time they're there. It's just timing. You don't let those people sit by themselves. They're there for mental pain and problems. They need someone to talk to them about their story, constantly figure out their problem for them, help them understand just what's wrong. They don't tell you what's wrong. What is fucking bothering you about? What's fucking pissing you off? And sometimes it takes a little bit to get it out. I need you to watch my video and sequence it around, and you might take and pull my shit off. I express my fucking point of view, it's my story. This is my fucking right to say to my government, my grievance, my speech, my freedom of speech addressed to my government, to the people out public, all government, all the people I got. I can't go out public speech in the streets. I can't go arrested, take move in the streets. I can't go to the hospital. I can't get protection from police like that at all from the police. Who do I call? Who do I call? Who do I call? What do I do? With my nation, what the hell me do and kill me? Have you not seen my powers? You don't see the dirty things happening to me. Somebody's out to get me. Those are the things I'm saying. Granted, I've been sent at cops and bitches because they took me like shit. You know, they never protected me. You have no right to persecute me, especially like this. My head is broken. I don't want that to be protected. I want all this to be for record. They legitimately hurt me. And they got me. I got him. They fucking hurt me. They did it on purpose. They did it on camera. Got him on the balls. So they still tell me if you're fucking in a situation like this, and they hurt you on purpose on camera. Like, you ever get it like that? Use it for the fullest and make it count for what matters most to you. That's all those asses in there. They get attacked from you against their will. Those people that are getting shamed and guilty to their knees in there against their will. And that's to all the heroes that I give props to for being them badass fucking sissies that earn their fucking names and their reputations. At one time they were fucking famous heroes. Being a famous hero. I don't know that. That's fucking record. I don't, there's no name on the wall or nothing. Like, you know, having something like that. Next time I go in there, I should be like, you know, super protected after some like exposure like that. Like, yeah. It's like my ear should have like exploded to you, like, you got special door for you. You can have a bad rep. You can have a bad rep. You can have a bad rep. There's a special door for you. You have a bad rep. Oh, it's famous last time I was here. Oh, you tell me that? You have a bad rep. 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 You have to be better. You want to be popular person. You want to be popular person. You want to be popular person. Oh, you want to be popular person. We got a problem. I didn't understand. I mean, I didn't get raped in there. Wait, what's that guy's name? I don't give a trouble. People left him later. After he left. Hardcore. I felt good about that. There's no way they're going to do what he did to me. I felt hard about that. It was lasting for a few seconds. It was something that I didn't want. It was against my will. It lasted a few seconds, and once you realize, oh, this guy's really not playing around. It was part of the exchange of no, and no means no. Okay? He was a little persistent. I don't know how it is. Real persistence to get him really technically as a rap. I almost cried afterwards. And if I could give him a hug right now, I really would. I miss that guy. I'm scared of it, man. I'm afraid of getting in trouble, but I think I'm in prison. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Technically, at the time when they saw it on me charged to have sex with another dude in the anus in Kentucky, legally considered a sodomy charge. They could lock you up in prison for simply, yes, I'm homosexual. I regularly have sex with my anus. This is sodomy. I never got charged with a sodomy charge, but I've been locked up with everything else, like drug-related, non-violent. But I kind of want to name the charge one time. That's just like, that was the time, like 2 hours, yeah. You know, I'm trying to bottle smoking everything. Yeah, for the broke piece of it off. It was loving and this. I was talking, it would light up, it was like coming apart over me. I sacrificed some of my green. I sacrificed them on the altar of my soul. It's all over my shirt. Is that symbolic? Yes, it is. It's significant to me. I'm in my prayer closet. It's still a secret. Part of a ceremony. I worship myself. Part of a spell. Cast it away. My video. Taking my word. Taking my call. Taking my call. We should all study science. Move out into the solar system. Doesn't matter what you believe about that book. It makes sense. This is what it says to do. This is the future. I know the future. I'm psychic. I'm not myself I know. I'm blessed by the divine. Yeah, I think that's about as far as I ever want to go. Verbally. Till somebody ask me some questions. Because this is not a performance. I am this man. I don't have a plan. I play my part. I give my heart. I make my art. And I enjoy my part. I'm my son. I'm my son. Verify my soul. Each and every day. I'm the God of our soul. For the love I owe. For the love I love. For the love did you hear that last line? Connected to by soul. My soulmate, I think my soulmate. Like super string. You never heard that? Just super string. Like super soulmate. Is it soulmate? I see the God knows it. I was like, God knows. She's like, right. A couple times I'm like, Wonder Woman, I guess. I'm assuming she's Wonder Woman. I'd be like, what you days is the same thing. I got to come quick. I'm sorry, can't. Okay, fine. Holler at me whenever. It's days. I ain't heard from her. My soulmate damaged my soulmate. Damaged me. With my heart, you just did. Broke my heart. I need my soulmate. Then I can't call. I live for some reason. You can't even come see me anyway. I can't get to you. I know one of my soulmates. I know one of my soulmates. Allie, I know is one of my soulmates. Daisy kind of knows she's my soulmate, but she doesn't really know what it means to me. She just thinks we're like really good friends. She doesn't know I need her like, so like hug me sometimes. Like I'm gonna cry. And Allie understands kind of like I need a friend like that with me and being that friend with me, but he doesn't understand what the significance of that to me means. As far as like my honor to like think about him and be worried about him as like someone that I needed like. You can see my problems. I'm conflict with myself.
I need to be at least substitute, like, girl for him. But, like, he don't even have, like, someone to be substitute for. So, like, it's like, I'm not even doing, like, really a service to the guy. Like, he's got, like, a wife to cheat on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really helping him much to, like, get off of women. Like, he's already there. And he loves me. Like, he doesn't, like, want to make, like, a few because he's, like, when we take down, he's, like, you know, free little wolf, you know, like that shit. He's, like, beautiful, badass. I think you're a great shit. I would never want to tie it down. I would like to have Adley here with me during my time of sorrow, you know what I mean? Whenever possible. I make Adley, but like, I can't name Adley name it. Adley like Bradley without the bra. You know what I say? All I say, make me name name. You don't know for real. Oh, this person's actually real. I'll make me mad. I might be basing on a bunch of different things I've heard. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know what's inside my mind. You don't know who I know. I don't know. I'm trying to front my out about nothing. You know, I'm not trying to front this beautiful person out about being a beautiful person. It helped me to cry over this. You an individual that I do not define as a person, really. Not even sure if how they define as a he or she or an it or another, or if there's anything else. I don't fucking know. I'm ashamed I haven't really read much. I'm not capable of reading that much of the media, and I don't really care what other people care about themselves, about my label, about myself. It doesn't matter what they call themselves, they're fucking things, what I call myself is my business. I am is my business. How I define my nature, my brain is my business. You wanna know my diagnosis? All my legal rights, all my phone rights, all my medical rights, anything, communication devices. It needs to be all I know. So there's one bit out on the taking for me, and you see communication throughout my life. And you can see when gaps of communication affected me greatly. And you can see it in my emotions and the way I talk. So my conversations with my friends. You can see how relationships affected me throughout my life. And I talk about it with my friends. If you want to study all that, all the conversations, you can go dig into all that stuff and study that all about me. Since I'm assuming you're wanted to look away, and like they fucking forgot to, because I think I fucking slipped through the fucking cracks. I think I did it on purpose. I think I hypnotized some bitches like raise red flags with like raise red flags and just make it see the apartment, like do it in slide or like have like some type of thing where I can get it out later on. And I just remember my key. And that's what it was. I make these fucking videos and finish like my bar and like name my mind where I'm like, I need my fucking connection and fucking rescue me. I'm fucking with my N word. Oh, supposed to dip in and like rescue me big time. I remember my bullshit now. They fucking hypnotized me and made me remember shit. And the nurses in that fucking hospital. It fucking was. It was. I have a message from the government. What part of looking help from United States citizens, you understand? They have like a bar on my button, like, I can control your unit behind me, but I have my safe. You can't get into it, you can't get into it, you can't break into it. I'm gonna put this data card in there so I can I keep recording videos and post them on YouTube. Bonus take this, bonus take this, bonus take this. Last one's gonna be monstrous. Bonus take 5 hours. Bonus take 6.66 hours. What's it gonna be? 7 hours and 6 minutes. Seven point one. You ran on me. 8.7. No, 6.67. Oh yeah. It's time to do the concept version. What do you want to get in the concept version? Really? Yes. That's not my last joint. I need a minor things. This is an issue. You know, fucking get a violin. Fucking get a violin. Do it. Let me fucking impress you. Impress there's a book called Stars of North Star. You got there and I wrote a bunch of like my science and shit on it. You want to see my covers? There's some special protection. So on the outside of it. You shit right on the wall. There's special protections. Special protections. Copyright and fucking scary shit to do with copyright up there. Scary shit to do with copyright law. Same things in territory for that. You got copyright protections from my copyright board. That copyright can't be moved for like decades. Okay, not for a long time. Not for like 7 years. It's gotta be like internet console. Like, you know, once I look at this fucking shadow on the walls, come from other places, look at it, this can't be taken down, I'm taking the Capitol and hitting some vault. It's gotta be owned and public. Whoever lives in this house has to be dignitary. Check that shit out. Whoever lives in this house and occupies this house will be dignitary. It can be sold for sale value by a legitimate owner. People who own this house. If it's my criteria, you gotta be a felon. They can sit down for a while. People can be caretakers in the house if no one wants to own it. And that responsibility. The criminal gets out of prison. They have tons of money anyway. Everything gets that time. Alright? Supposed to have enough money to own this house if they want to. So we gotta start bringing start value. You maybe sign up for a lottery, let it off. Maybe start this value. Special fucking Olympics. The nation can own a little piece of fucking safe zone, neutral territory. This little home is supposed to be a sanctuary of peace and magic study. This school of magic teaches the future. Remember the day of my death. The long email. Nothing more than emails. Hey, happy Tim's death, man. Just because he said. Happy Tim's death day. Because he said. I had no email saying, like, arguing back. It's gonna be a funny joke, like, in time. Like, you got the apocalypse, city of tribulation. People are getting real scared at that time. You know, fears in the last centuries, you know, we know the problems coming, you know, battle with heaven coming, you know, involving towards the power. We include 1,000 years ago, by the Great Wizard. Yes, Great Wizard. Second of the cross. Yes, that's my recommendation. Above Merlin. Yes. Not quite playing the ball, involved in humanity, but white money having started and just that bullshit. Yeah, some fake car things with whole fake car. Yeah, guys walking off on the beach. Hey, don't do that shit in 1,000 years. Just because you said, hey, don't do it. Okay? Don't do that bullshit in the car, bro. Those little kids get picked on the head. Yeah, we don't turn on marketing. Those kids will be running. That's everything. You made it too easy. You haven't seen that in my little souls. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why he loves his people, all precious you understand. Those just to get changed into something else after that. And, you know, you can work in that matter because once it does itself, it separates itself from everything that's happening holy. It gets itself in the work. You know, it should not be that walk, it should be dead. That's where they get out shit. And everybody was proud because they change themselves, but they're more fundamentally is what they are. That's something it sinks in. We made ourselves aliens somehow. And they start getting back from bomb by themselves. They become all kind of weird visions. Like, definitely, and oh man. Look at the wars. There's a Technus Sapien that gets built. Those are really smart motherfuckers, very technical. Those are the ones that are smarter than Nephilim. You can Nephilim smart doctrine. Oh yeah, and they're growing on. It's whole Technus. Yeah. There's a hierarchy for it in the upper overlord, managing the overlord of the universe, the galaxies around, then you have seen it up in the overlord universe, you don't know what's going on in the overlord universe, you don't know what's going on in the overlord universe, you know what's going on in the overlord universe, you know the universe around. They move your universe around, and they want to move your universe around, you don't even notice it, shuffle the deck of cards, you, same thing there, you don't know what you are, but it stays true. You're not in a box. You're always box. Made that universe better for special just for you. All your life, just in that universe. You're outside your box, there's giant fucking things that you have no conception of. Tearing you to pieces with their might and force. And how making this movie you are. Don't step out your fucking box. You can't survive out there without a suit on or a ship around you. And you should be pretty square in this science. Just taking formulas. $5 for the explanations I give you. I talked about the multifaceted, interlaced, intertwined universe, the multiverse yet. How there's a bunch of multiple potentials of what reality is going to happen. And like, theoretically, they all can't happen. And like, you do dumb shit and like, make well things happen sometimes. So you start opening up for yourself. And you stop you take a chance because you make up force. You happen, you don't even remember. A lot of people have second chances and never even know it. Been blessed by heaven, blessed by the stars, many times, witnessed to by strangers, giving clues to shit they didn't even know. Feel like every motherfucking thing they ever made, everything science feel like they ever understood. How to be the herbalist, or fucking how to be the fucking medicine man, or how to be a hero, or a story. Whatever that is, if you're a writer, skateboarder, dancer, magician, poet, whatever rapper you want to be, take someone else's lines, take their beat. Take their lines and fucking replace your personal funny shit in there of how that you react to that artist personally, not based on some stereotype, but you can take super personas and clothe yourself in their character and take on like their attitude, like what they would say, like how they would say it, particular to the character from their stance and their standpoint and their particular ideology and concept and framework of like how they approach their problems. And their understanding of reality. And you can put yourself as that character. Why yourself as your hero, posting your own fucking shit, someone else's lines. Make you fucking substitute your words. You can use some of the same words. And really piss them off. They use too many of them. It piss them off. You got too personal and dirty and something. No, that rapper called me out my own beat. Fucking did a fucking flow and stuff. I ain't do that shit. No, you been doing it. I back your beat, back your beat. Just play that real good shit. You know, motherfucker get shot over that shit. In the real world. Bitch, just Snoop Dogg and tell you that's a talk about some insert stories. Alright. Insert stories. You've heard his stories. You know your assumptions. You've heard of his close near-death moment. One of my great heroes of profound literature with his words. He had hopeful music. He wanted to change the world with his songs. How could you not see his lyrics? And call yourself Tupac fan and not see it in his lyrics. Anybody who's told yourself Tupac fan doesn't see that in his lyrics at all. How much hope he had for the world. How much hope he wanted to inspire other people. The powerful statement. And that's how profound his mouth was. He had his own inspiration too. He got in touch with whatever his natural fucking vision, whatever. It's something, you know, same thing, you know, I mean, my concept, everything's concept, is itself, you know what I'm saying? It says to you, his concept presented itself to him. That makes sense. So my concept of core was presented myself to me before I understood. You understand my baby? You connect your mind to it. Your concept will present itself to you. And you're like, no, I it's where I just don't know. My attitude is always, but it really is a door. You have all kind of weird facts. No, that was this. No, that was that. Finally, it was a group saying, you know what? You know what you say. This form is, it can be based on that book. No matter what it is, it'll be that form. Somehow, this is based on that book. And there's a lot of principles and lessons in that book that are very useful parallels with what you're talking about. Okay, when you get teacher for it. I need it for me and get prepared. I was like, go out. And you set the book up, get my finger with the eye, but I'm holding my middle finger down. My ring finger out, with my bandage. I put my band back on. I'm going to rest it on my wrist. I get it too loose. I get it like tucked in. It comes loose a little bit. Gets a little bit too much pressure on it. Don't get too much pressure. I can adjust it, loosen it as I feel it. I need to like compress it, like keep swelling down, keep up on the bone. Don't move that too much. I got to do stuff with it. I take a wrapper, do stuff with it, use it. Physical therapy. I use it hard. I'll make up with it. I'll let them with it. I can't I know how to be a piece of balance. Hardly. I had no kung fu with my feet. As long as I'm not fucking shaking and twitching, I am good. I can dance smoothly. I see how people, if they're unsuspecting and unaware, everybody knows what they look like. Now they're just fucking deprived. I used to go through crowds silently, and I could have literally, I used to imagine myself dancing through a crowd. People don't like when you went through a crowd. Sometimes you actually bump into someone. Especially if you're running down the street away from someone, like a cop, or if somebody's trying to hurt you, or take your drugs, or fucking, like, give you a ride against your will. Hey, let me give you a ride. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I want to walk this way. I know where I'm going. Yeah, let me give you a ride somewhere else. I think you park with where you're going, bro. Please, what the world said to me. You're right. No, I got a place to like sleep in this covered box, but it's cool. I know it seems like a flimsy line, but like seriously, I tried sleeping behind the restaurant in my hometown. I got moved my car this morning, hustled out there. Now, I mean, I thought my hometown was Salem. Why is there a little bit homeless in my home street in Salem? I can't sleep in the alley by the restaurant I want to. I was allowed to park at the church, safe place to park, walk down the restaurant, sleep there in the outdoors, outside my car that night. I lived in my car. This is how I wanted to live. They would let me sleep there in the hometown. I think it was a safe place to sleep. Out back of a restaurant, nice public place, like a restaurant, you know, but like a safe place. I'm out back of it, you know. I'm up against the establishment itself. Sturdy room, safe place. Nice dark alley in the middle of the night. Always would trip over me. I was waking up in the morning. I'm like, bro. I didn't want to sleep in the car. The car parked in the same place at the church I used to go to when I was a child. This is my hometown. I want to be homeless in my hometown. They didn't like that shit. They woke me up though, like I can say, dude, waking up, peeked out, like we woke up, peeked out, and they tell me fucking pass the fuck out. They probably tried to wake me up a little while, but they wake me up, I probably, woke up confused as fuck. What I smell like God. I was trying to get you nice sleep. It was a nice summer night. It was nice outside. Hey, let me take a nice sleeping spot. It's my hometown. Let's be homeless in my hometown. I got nowhere to go. I'm in my car. I'm like out cruising backwards, trying to figure out places to pull off and let the doors off in my car. I don't want to sleep in my car. I don't want to sleep at that fucking El Paso looking restaurant that we got in the hotel. I feel like I'm down south and no west. Sure enough, got woke up out of stairs and run out of town too. That was my story, no west, in my hometown. Turkey, Kentucky, Cali County, Kentucky. Trying to escape from fear and a good situation at the time, and I needed Chris, and I didn't find him yet. She told me he was coming. She told me this was my battle with myself. I don't know. I understand at the time what she meant. I never did. That moment when her word proved to be true. She knew it was psychic indeed. Her vision and her will changed me. And I was the second priest, really, before me. And another second priest. There goes my phone. No! No! Bad, be broken off the table. Yeah, I just want to stop it. I want to get 666 more. Yeah. We named that country. You see the time out here, yeah. Report, CBC, give me forever. Oh no. Yeah, so. Okay. Oh, there's me fucking. I got that one behind my board. Yeah. I got magical protections and legal copyright protections built into my fucking wrote on my wall, on the wall. Copyright. What do you not understand? That's a lot of my town inside my house, my little town, my little, my wall. You can't really live it from me. Protected by law. Inside my house, my little place, my little house. That's my little town, my little wall. Legal wall. Legal wall. Legal law, legal wall, legal vet, legal script. And you can't say shit, government. You can't come in this wall, this town, this house, didn't it's a long wall. You want to write law. Keep doing it at my house now. They can be right out in my garage. They violate my safety in my room. They violated all my wall. I can lock them up in jail legally. Or legally. It has me authority. They start putting my garage. You know, I gotta do that. It's on my wall. You know what about my sanctuary. You gotta cup yourself, take yourself to jail. This is my town. It's just my view. It's my garage, my prayer sanctuary. I can make my law in my garage, my law, my place. What? My garage is open. It's open in public, right? I can open it up and say, hey, that's a public wall. Legally, I know my law. I know my rights. I know how your original laws work. You can't tell me that the original laws do not work this way. If the original laws work this way, the new laws work this way. That's how the original laws work. You can't tell me the original laws work that way. You have to throughout the whole system. Do you not understand your original laws? Do you know what I can do with your original laws? In my own dwelling. And you got no cops locking themselves up for stepping in my house. The original I wrote on the wall that said so. Dared them step in, they did. And they thought they were the law inside my house. Yeah. Put it on public record. I had a legal defense to defend somebody. If I put up a record, put the time, kill somebody with a touch, it's a warning, not a threat. If I tell the police department, squad, that I could have just done all that they were hassling and hurt my shoulder, that I was being humble. Okay? I could have just done them all and put the weapons on the street and like been okay without hurting them and put them all around very safely in a nice little pile. Without injuring them at all. Make a very neat and entry shape for them. I'm not technically injuring them. If they didn't mind a little trip to sleep in there sometimes, or have a couple bruises, they don't stroke at all. It's much easier for them. I can lay right now. And it's kind of the warning I was trying to give off. With the warning, it's not a threat. I think they took it as a threat and started whooping up on me. You threat us, you asshole. It's not a threat, it's a warning. You keep pushing me. I'm pushing me too far. I have legal cause. Legal cause, legal right, justification, push me too far, you guys won't consider without the years along with. Don't shoot me. Why do you keep fucking with crazy guys? I have multiple personalities, and I have Joker demon forces coming out of me. Hi, I've been disabled from birth, from like double brain injury at birth, and like it's just like holding on the whole situation wrong. Like stuck me back up into my brain, put me back out into it again, going through that vagina hole. The whole vagina hole brings my brain 2 times unnecessarily. First time through, self-medicated, doesn't feel a thing. The brain gets compressed, real squish-like. You're like a concept. It's like the whole. You're strapped on the human mind. Okay, I felt that shit. I was pissed off about it. You understand me? You know, it's like, baby brain in there. I knew I was coming out. I knew something was wrong. I didn't know what I was coming out into. I know I spit out. I was like, oh, this fucking world. I knew what was wrong. But I knew the world touched me, and I knew the world, because the world touched me, and it was just me and the world. It was just me and the world that touched me. That's all I knew in the soul. That's all I knew in the world. That's all I knew. More than the soul. I just woke up and it's battered over there somewhere. Okay. You know that was hard to love. His mom. Hey, why you putting pain on there? Bitch, you putting mind touch me, okay? It was more like, I love you, are you okay? I love you, are you okay? Apparently, the world went crazy. I got scared. I got bad. And she started bad. And I tried to reach everything with my mind, left mind. And then it came back to me and responded, it didn't matter. But I heard something from in my mind. I heard love constantly from my mother in the room. After that point, I heard love pour from it to me. And that should mean as I grew in that room. I'm not sure at which that point the baby noticed it. Patterns up above it being hard to love. But that's like, first, there is self in the world. There's all you know. Well, and then you is yourself. There's only really yourself. As a person, I'm aware of it. I'm aware of the world that's touching me. It's very small. It's almost from that side. And the world touching me is not as huge as the world. You don't think of it as small. You think how as big as the world's touching me. You know? So this beyond is more, you're much smaller. You very much join your mind originally anyway. Join your orientation, you understand? You know, sometimes of that, there was a, hey, Dad loves you, along with, are you okay, are you okay, one of them world went crazies, okay? Right now the world went crazy, I was over my mom, what happened, and something, she touched her arm. And then that time when the world went crazy, and she said something like that, and I confused the property, and the moment, the world, I came from the moment, I came from the world, I got that at that point, figured it out. Well, I think I came from it. It was just left her. Baby knew that in the room. Really didn't really understand it. Didn't really understand how profound it was, really. Didn't really know. Didn't really understand it. Very, very basic, very long, you know. I didn't really understand it, really. I didn't understand little things like how I'm describing it with words. These are not word concept memories I have in my mind. These are other concept memories I have in my mind. Very deep in the back. You want to hear my people? What? I thought it's psychic. It's psychic, aware, super goddamn genius. He of all time. Master magician. Man of all power. Most high in the sky, above Merlin, most all power wizard. Magical defense against the dark arts, specifically those dark arts. I get to defense against that. You know, you really deserve to specifically. She has no remorse. Her other son, you get rid of things. We don't get to do. Balance and harmony, man. There's a balance and harmony. I'm trying to preach religion. It's just what works for me. And, you know, you can shoot a similar, like a lightweight relay assault. Your own, like, whatever method works for you. I'm not saying my method works for everybody. If your method works for you, you can just twist it into that, out of that. That's what I'm saying. You'll just find religion. But first, I mean to say it like that. I was smoking tobacco. Really fired the subject. Yes, I feel that I get more nice and more tobacco anyway. After looking a little bit more early than the month. Yeah, pretty much like a 4. It's legally to the government agreements. You want to have all this? That was for me. Let me back on, putting bags. I love my vaping, my smoking, man. There's a certain balance, like the weed was, real shit. I always wanted to like the cart, man. You want my cart pin. I got a cart pin in the back. A cart pin. I had like, I had like 60 different carts for it. They went on sale for like 2 pieces at the store. Boy, not good. Like, excuse me, yeah. Lightweight. Oh, like some box, brother. Yeah, give me a bottle. Watch it. Oh. Like the word all like, yeah, they like this shit. It's like real shit. Why would you do that if it wasn't teaching me? It's in the cause. Like a health problem. Why would you do that? Kentucky government. Like, one, keep people off the real shit. Like, fucking one ass reason. Like, it makes it even worse. It's worse on your fucking health. Why? It makes it going on the real shit. No, no. No, I didn't make nothing of it. I live in Kentucky. I should make a specific move. I should go to the pharmacy and get it. I should be able to tab for my parents if I need it. One at a time. Or two at a time if I want it. Whatever dose or tab I want. You should understand this? Well, they should let me have fucking poppy plants all over the fucking place. Let me harvest poppy and all of it. Let me have my opium again. I don't want it. I just blame my LSD and everything else if I want it. Pure cocaine. Pure cocaine. You know they fucking folks funnel that shit out of a fucking factory up in like Wisconsin. Connecticut or some state up there. They fucking pull cocaine out of a factory, processes coke, cocaine goes to a pharmaceutical company to make like benzocaine, xylocaine, other stupid with it. Mine is cocaine, it was never too much. So much else with that shit was more effective. You don't take your whole fucking face down. You want like that to get stuck in a jaw by the time by a needle. Try it, you just become sick, you just scared of cocaine. And that's all that shit that boy used to get in your brain before your heart was there for a long period of time. Methamphetamine. You want to be sexual with your sex god? No, no type of weird fucking injections or we just keep making revolution more healthcare products. He's like reducing other healthcare products. All of it, like medical jail with some fashion or something. I want to fucking, I want to frack that down or something. There's something in the process or similar to that. Usually real crazy. Fucking hexes, fucking decimal fucking hexadecade. And then something hexadecade. And then that's what it is. And they have that octane, right? So they have octane. We're part of. Science. Some type of weird science. I ever mentioned how to make ether out of fucking ethanol. You take ethanol with sulfuric acid and heat up to a certain temperature within the last capsule and just let some in the ether, diethyl ether. With some ethanol, diethyl ether. Can you make diethyl ether or maybe grads from your ethanol? You corn liquor and diethyl ether. Make it you ain't gonna buy that shit they put make in the stores. It makes a fucking orange and bad. But I told you I made all this shit. And I made all this shit. I took you all the hard problems. I gave you all the considerations. Did I ever tell you about the different types of alcohols? You have like methanol, like one carbon, and ethanol with two carbons, propanol with three carbons, and all this oxygen. Like a methane with an OH on it, or ethane with an OH on it, so just H on it, or propane with an OH on it, propanol. If you want to make isopropanol, you take that OH that's on the end, put it up in the middle, stuck in the middle, take that H that's here, go here, that OH was here, that OH in the middle like that, and make isopropanol, that's the rubbing alcohol. You got butanol, you got pentanol, and it's just always poison for you. And it's like tetraethyl anything, it's poison, it's deadly for you. But it makes good refrigerant, so. How much do you know about your science of the nitrogen atom? You know that's where most of your explosives are made from, right? You know, 180 compound,
have for any good chemical I have. Nitric acid is a restricted item. I don't have it for like stupid reasons. And then they're scared to let me have it because specifically you can make versions with it. Oh, so I don't know about that. You can make a phone computer with it. And that, I don't like to have a messing with me. But we might like, go hard out. It's like taking ethylene and I just burn it and like combine it in the reaction chamber. So it was just full of methylamine and hydrogen. Oh. Why? Why the fuck does why I need to steal it from the train for, man? He didn't. That was done for spectacular news. I got better science than that guy. He couldn't figure that clean him out. Oh, let's do it from the train. Oh, he's ethylene. He's put his hands on his money. They sit together, your head, that's it. You can make ethylene and I just on your own. Better you stole from the train because it was arguous. Mixed with water. And you can make pure shit. I'm all the way. No shit. I just put them a flaw in the show, that's all. They don't flaw in the show. They say that PGP is hard to make. That bullshit is hard to make. I'm gonna get free serious my freedom of speech if I say how to make PGP, if I say it's just a reaction for phenol, propanol, and methylamine. Yeah. And then when I like, take that free base and turn it into a salt with a hydrogen chloride generator. You can make phenol-2-propanol with a certain type of yeast. You used to make that raw. Or like bread. I remember making these. Bakers or burgers. Two like slightly different strains. Try one man use one. Feed it dextrose and feed it to bitter. Also feed it bitter almond oil exposure to that. And lots of beet mass. Finely graded process as finely as you can. Not like with other chemicals. Mixed in solution with just dextrose. Okay, you grow like a 10% to 15% or 20% phenol-2-propanol alcohol blend. So yeast culture that grows out of that. If you gotta steal that out, that's your phenol-2-propanol. What is hard? What is hard about it? Why did it make it so serious? I don't understand that shit. It's a fucking ridiculous. I'm just getting shit. Like, we're going for this. They're making an issue about my favorite fucking model. This is my fucking religion. We're talking about here. Breaking Bad. I'm a Baptist person. I'm a priest of the Church of Nation. I'm a priest of the Church of Tweaker Nation. You cannot change my religion. My religion is drugs. You cannot make me not an eternal watcher. You put my religious views. So this is carbon atom here, all covered for life purpose. And we all medical picture of him and how that arguable concept to me. And each of us. He's a carbon atom. There's lightning in the How dare you make him a fucking drug and everything and I can't eat it. To be the eternal watcher. Watch it put him aside. I believe that scripture says I should do because he's coming. I should watch for him. How dare you take my job from me. Waiting for outside. Fight on the side of heaven. You hear that too? I extinguish my fire. Do not to my freedom. I extinguish my fire myself. I extinguish my fly flame. Held the button down too long. Sacrifice some every gas too. Put it there. I hit that button down. My breathing was foul fume. Send two originally demon things in my mind. The gas pulling out of there, hot, fucking metal. Some hot metal on the side, warm the side up. Breathing more in. I didn't bring any gas that time. Equal your balance. You want to pull out your air too much. Taylor's brother, equal Josh's fume. Get that in your mind. Put it on your can. Right out my nose and make it perfect, as slowly as I can. I try to really out of lose it from my mouth, I feel. One of the most full as you can, with a smooth saturation when you're eating demons. I might pull yourself real to a demon. Like you enjoy some chewy noxious fumes like plastic vapor or something demonic like that. It causes cancer to you. You know what? That's
And I cancer in it, and it has and it's kind of balances her out. It really don't have a bad effect on you, like a positive effect. It's a really awesome so long. Man was a legend. Very positive. Was in love. And nothing is somebody else. All the great old rock and rollers, made it all the rage. They're all really good, faithful, positive. Kept them alive all the years, free and free. Of course, a lot of people that succumb to it and use it medicinally to overcome the effect of the medicines. And they can save their lives with it and help them through it. How can you dare say it's wrong? Someone's gonna make their emotions over it too. I'm gonna get my pain and my symptoms. And I'm dying from my emotional problem. It made me want to destroy my life and short it and choose me. Based on my faith. My loss of faith in you and the fellow society not mistreat me with fucking the law and institutions and jails because I'm fucking different. That trip to the hospital for me is no different from a trip to a prison. Okay? That is traumatizing to me. I do not deserve that indignity. Every so often for my name. This is gonna arrest me. Why we're gonna keep putting all the time, we're gonna charges for disruption and violence and assault, cause it's gonna shit out of everybody with the loud noises and shit. And so they're just very calmly not flipping out, but like very forcefully talking to them, asserting my rights as best I can. Get my first emotional speech and tell me about too emotional. Lock me up for that in the hospital. No, that's not very America. I don't know why they're doing that. Oh, by the way, you broke your hand, everything, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. He's scared of it, loud noise. That was her answer. We were scared of him. Yeah, scared of him. Are you scared of him? Yeah. She's scared of loud noise. She don't understand the difference. She's special. They think they're questioning a regular person. They're misunderstanding the situation here in this house. I'm the only rational person here. Them things are the wrong people. They don't understand. She's not, sound mind. Maybe my stepmom. I'm a caretaker. I'm very upset about this right. Taking care of these women. I'm very, very my role. Taking care of the females in the family. When I got, this is the last one I got left. I made sure every female in the Legend family got one of these. Alright? I made sure his mom got 3 of them. I made sure Legend got 2 of them. I made sure his Papa Nicholas got one. You guys remember from I said, yeah, you go. And I gave him a sister orange quarters here. I gave a bunch of silver to Legend and the females in his family. I feel like, I gave as much silver money as I can, probably with pebbles. I got over the house. Yeah, man, I got no fucking money for that house. I'm not gonna sell the house. I'm gonna sell the house. I'll give you like $20,000 in. Fucking wow. You dickhead. Stop being bitches to me on the way. Trying to get rid of this fucking mountain of fucking debt. I want to turn into a fucking secret garden in the backyard for my honey. They have like flower gardens planted everywhere, and like chickens running around letting food wild, and like baby ones hatching and shit. It's like the sun's being incubated with my secret garden. I just let the grass grow wild and lay out in the grass. And the grass just stays warm, the grass gets warm, and it's gonna stay down, it's gonna get hot, it's just consistent like normal stuff. It's been dead at night, something like that, cold at night on the ground. Really, don't drop below like 89 or 90, 91, 92, 93. In the middle of summer, like, it's into June, July, August, all those places. Festivals and all that, it was a big place to hang out. In Aurora, Kentucky, and all that good. Anyway, so much of it. It's 2 bars, I make sure you all get a bar. That's it, the numbers I gave to the people. I made sure I'm on 3. I got like 2 probably 2 legends. I get a little bar kind of like it. I forgot what it was. And like a 1 ounce bar. like a 1.5 or something. It's like a little tiny bar, like mimic this bar. Like, you got your little sister, you get the little bar extra. Because your little sister gets picked up more like symbolic with it all, you know what I'm saying? With that silver, again, to the family, females with the family, it's symbolic with it, they just totally don't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about that with it. Like I couldn't other people, I could cash, and I went to have it. Wipe my dad paid for it, he hated her, so he paid for it. We couldn't have because we stayed on the gravel and camping out in the woods over there, right in the rough bit over there. So after that first night, we repeat that every honeymoon on June 2nd. As a family, as a family reunion out there, my family's close with their family. You know, people with their people, you know, their people, they welcome us into like their picnic. And they say, hey, you're nice people, we don't mind if you come back here often. Well, I feel like if I go back every year, I just feel weird about it. I'm not trying to get myself near, like, I really have myself a family. I just like attach myself to this family. Like, is they gonna be okay with that? Hi. What if I like show up this year and be like, hi guys? Can I ask everybody a serious question? Boy, I'm the craziest motherfucker you've ever seen. I think I'm the this. I can be the devil. I can know. I think I'm the possessed. It's like campfire out there. Like, remember that guy showed up in the camp, yeah? What if he showed up on your like convince you like he was like the Joker or something, like from a movie, like some like famous character that you really want to hear, or like some comedian. Hey, I can do the comedian skit. Hey, I'm not sure what your guys like face are, or like what I'm allowed to make fun of. But like, I'm a comedian. I don't know if you've ever seen my story or not. I don't know who invited to your thing. Maybe you should look at me. There's a mini family. I meet it every single Saturday. Every year for a family. I thought this shit should be like a really spot. Well, it's for service on my birthday. I happened to pick our spot, it was about a couple days later, I got busy by then. And in the middle of the camp, you have your better here over there. We'll stay in our car, we'll go down by the water, we'll be by ourselves, bye. It's been like that the whole time. Yeah, bye, we don't mind for you. They just respond, on the spot, they make me spot. Every year, for every year, for generations. Yeah, I showed you spot. Hey guys, you love your spot, you feel with my wife, I'm trying to shine, look like no one I just served. Like, I really like that. That's the kind of probably think about me. But I just want to go with my aunt and like, you know, fucking campsite or successfully and like not be like a whip about it or like successfully and like I did successfully like it wasn't a horrible experience for me because the ceremony had meaning, you know, it had meaning to me. But like I don't do that with guys when I want to mate with them. It's an entirely different experience. It's not that type of assault on anything. It is a penetration. And you know, it's like majority of fucking evil jerks, man. Y'all some evil fucking jerks. Y'all just have your balls rusted. Like somehow, like some figure of your mind that's gonna have you scared about your balls. Just somehow, you just need to have your fucking comedically. You know what I'm saying? Like on stage, like, hey, I'm gonna roast your ball on stage. Like, alright, sit over here, and then I'll take you on stage. You're gonna like roast this with me on stage, and we're like pay you to your show. And then you're just gonna make your favorites and like sell your books. You get like your sites established, and like sites for your face. Like, yeah, I'll take a fucking check for your show. And then like check my books. Oh, it is a peer. Like, oh, there's yours. I wanna do it, not too much of it. And I want so powerful. Believe it or not, I don't want to shoot that shit or shoot my teeth in it. I would not mad at it. It's like there was other shit like squirt on my jaw, like before, like eyes just squirt out of squirt, instead of a needle, like put it on my bare tooth. Like I just nervous that way when I shoot the needle out with your fucking needle. I just cut my fucking straight fucking teeth and you're in there for a little while. And I'm gonna work inside my mouth and fucking my own tools, my own mirrors, and making my own shit good. I'm gonna position tools. I'm gonna position tools. You understand the tools? I got motherfuckers. I got machine tools. I got fucking tools to drill my teeth with. I want grab out fucking wells with my own fucking tools. I got drills that small, that good. You understand? My daddy was a machinist. He's a collector of tools. He taught me everything he know about tools. He taught me all his tools. He spent all his tools and did well. You understand? What kind of genius you got wrapped in your fucking joker box? You understand? He's fucking teaching skills. Man, but Heisenberg the same. And his fucking skills. Actually, sorry. And when I said I ended up, man, I'm feeling the same. He said, you know, maybe that's what I'm trying. You're not a good job. Job, it's Nancy, obviously, I'm fine. It's my kind of role model to see. I'm not getting up better to me. I'm a priest in the church of the Tweaker Nation. Do you not hear me? Preaching out my loud religious voice in my church of the Tweaker Nation. Standing up for the real Breaking Bad. You understand me what I'm talking about now? An angel talking to you, smoking his fucking cigarette. Oh, fucking put my fucking boxes, my blue pants, my underwear. Underwear. I wish I had underwear. I don't know what I do. I guess she couldn't find my underwear. I couldn't find them in the bathroom. I can't find my underwear in the bedroom. I don't know. Okay, always see it in there, it's all right. See, you find my social media suggestions. You help me find my clothes. You help me find my food. You help me find my food. You guys are done. I eat hot dogs and cheese toast. Beef hot dogs only. Chicken hot dogs or chicken hot dogs. I like the beef hot dogs only. Chicken hot dogs. Chicken. Chicken curd. I do not eat pork. Yeah, that's all I mean. It's too close to situation with protein crossing in your system is the wrong type of shit. You take your own protein out of it and make your own cells and produce it. You're gonna be jerk like a girl about how those for what? Calculators and shit. Protein. I guess you don't have kids. I guess you can eat like your fucking weird ass cousin and like that dropped off here and weird and people can come pick him up and like cheerleaders and folks too. Like what weird ass you eat bacon from like weird that bacon. Well, I like on the other side like, hey, what's your worst chance? Like we understood you we don't realize you were eating if you were up all that family for that and we were really sorry about that. We're okay, but if you don't apologize, you're like what you do what you want, how horrible about you. Like, you don't want to fucking fuck that up. You want to mean what you say. When you say it, you don't want to be false about it. You gotta teach your fucking mind on it. People on the side, you know, I don't mean you don't know it. You know, it's in 2 delegations. Sorry, we have autism species. We have 2 delegations. See what happens. With 1 delegation. We have another delegation with 1 on. You should apologize to the nation first. We want to apologize. We never found whatever beef we had was something that was kind of like you, and we came out and what you fucking perfectly sitting like, hey, you're a citizen like you on our planet. We were worried about it. It looks like it's endangered. We need your help to rescue it. As soon as I get there, they'll be like, yes, we are cured for that species. Like, I just send you, take that plant or whatever it is, and more of it, make it sentient form of that. You want to disrupt that process. You mess up with that thing. If you can see them first, you can show your shorts. You find something that looks like him and say, hey, kind of like this on our planet, is it related to you? And they'll tell you all about yourselves. Somebody from that question. Oh yeah? They will tell you all about yourselves. It's gonna be so wonderful when heaven comes to you. You're gonna be freaked out by it and scared. When the aliens are born. You're not gonna recognize what it is. And you understand. Something time travels to help you. Teach you to get outside. Something time travels to help you. Someone send a quantum leap back into the past and fucking make yourself in the scene. And it was like a future version of my life. His son, based on like my work, my notes in my books. I use myself and just say, I alternate reality was my ability to like look at certain things in certain ways. And I actually projecting myself onto a different existence. An existence was always the actual meaning. And I said, hey, you now that you're here. A story for you. Like shining water than a marine thing. There's a magnet. Still like a lot of tears in my eyes.